All right, so welcome YouTube viewers for another session of Sleight of Many Hands. I was going to say things, but then I saw the title in the screen. I didn't get much sleep last night, but that's fine. Um, so the question to start off today's session is a situation where you were the last PC up against a boss, could be epic or whatever, and killed it, where everyone else in your party was downed. So any of you could jump in if you want.
I've been in the party that was downed, but I haven't been the last one.
Or how about this? You could do like a boss that you were losing and it looked like you were gonna get all wiped, but then pulled through.
Hmm.
Well, we had a boss fight against a bunch of lizard folk and a naga, and I think the level 7 characters, no one had over half their health left. I had 3 hit points, and it was only luck that didn't lead half of us to fall into the acid pit and our imminent death.
Acid pit.
I'd also crit failed a save, so those 3 hit points were doing a lot of work keeping me upright.
Oh. Anyone else?
Same campaign, like level 6, we were fighting a necromancer who had like a brain fungus.
Oh god,
And
that's right.
that was a we were like that was a I had a character who rode like a house drake, murdered that thing almost immediately. Very sad. I miss Horse Eater every day.
He was the
So that was
best
the
horse we've ever had.
yeah, I just referred to him as my horse. And yeah, that guy was he was a surprise. Most of the bosses we go into were like, okay, there's gonna be something here. This guy we walked out of like it might have been the tavern or something, and he just jumps us. And he just jumps us, and like,
yeah, we didn't see it coming because he'd been sort of an ally.
Huh.
Yeah, we've been like, oh, we'll have to deal with him eventually, but you know, whatever. Throw some stuff at us, and yeah, we did it. Yeah, that was rough. That was really rough.
I think I went down like twice in that fight.
That sounds right. It was.
It is
we
definitely,
usually are pretty good.
I'm so good at getting knocked out.
You're kind of playing a glass cannon because you don't have a. I mean, you have a decent AC, but you don't have a ton of health.
I'm only 1 behind you, AC wise, but health, yeah. Stupid constitution flaw.
Yeah. What's your current HP on that character, if you remember?
I'm just under 100. I'm somewhere in the 90s.
Okay, because I think I'm like a 121.
Yeah, you're a crazy. You also have a D10, and I have a D8.
That's true, and I also get like a bonus because of the lycanthrope thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so like really, you should be going down as often as you do, or at least I should be going down like same like near the same amount as you, but I don't know why.
I think you're just more scary to hit.
Apparently,
because you have crit specializations and you can flat hit anybody.
Yeah, crit specialization is gnarly. Well, just the bonuses to hit I get with that character is absolutely nutty.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm up to like at level 8, I'm like a plus 19 at this point.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm impressed
there
all the time.
it wasn't really a boss fight, but it was a puzzle. It just popped in my head. It was so it was a quest to find this missing carriage, which the PC's found. Okay. Um, I can't remember what the hell they're called because I always forget the name, but it's the dolls that fit into other dolls, like they're egg shaped.
Oh,
It's from
Russian nesting
Oh,
dolls.
thank you.
yeah.
So they
Matryoshka?
found these on the ground next to the carriage. And what they saw, and one of them got a really good perception roll, is they saw that there were their faces embedded in the carriage wood that were on the dolls.
Mm.
Mm.
So the trick to the puzzle was simply to figure out how to get the people out of that wood because they were encased in a way in a connection with the dolls. I don't want to spoil the thing, but the one bad thing was putting all the dolls together. Well, guess what? One of the PCs did. He put them all together.
Oh yeah,
He
Yep.
because
Yeah, and that kind of led
Well,
to no, and well, it ensued.
oh, you burned the dolls, all of them.
Yes.
That is what you do with dolls in any D&D game. You just set them on fire.
Yeah, like name.
Like they're in
Okay,
the hand
What if-
Barnaby.
and they're in the hand of like a 10-year-old child. You slap it out of their head and say no, and you take it and you burn it like at the stake. You know, you make like a little wood
But
TP.
what
I
if it's
don't
a
know if
voodoo
anyone
doll?
can tell that you've been hurt before by dolls.
What if it's a voodoo doll? That's like a terrible idea.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that because me and my wife watch like the scary clips and Jasco, like the paranormal ones, because we like it. I mean, can't see yes or no or fakes. Most of them, like you could tell, like, oh, that's bullshit. But dolls are a huge thing in a lot of these clips and these videos that they put out there. So there was a clip of a person that had one of these dolls. I guess somebody posted them in the paper or whatever, and the box of dolls was left in the middle of the street outside their house. Red flag right there. But she brought the dolls in,
Mm.
and there was like a Chucky doll and all these creep. There was like 5 or 6 of them, and then crap started going on off in their house, And I'm like, it's as bad as the guy that found the Ouija board on the gravestone and took it home. I'm like, well, what did you expect to happen? Like, come on. It's just funny. All right, anyway, we're going to start here. So last session there was you just smoked the werewolf in grand fashion with some good old toss of some fire bombs, if I recall. That was hilarious. And I am reminding all of you that there are 2 new quests on the tier 3 in the job board. So if you look at those, and those are mainly from events that have happened while you've been in the Mara, the city of the steeple.
I mean,
And
who keeps putting these up here?
it's a mysterious GM, okay? No, those last 2 were actually because of events that have happened since you've gone to the city. So that's why they're there. So when we left off, you long rested because in the morning you were going to the tavern to find the woman for the missing person. Bardis, I have to look up the quest thing. The name
No.
was where are we here? Barlos. So I believe it was Longmont that was saying, yeah, we're going to wait for this person to come and then get some information about what's been going on. So that's where we left it.
That sounds like Longmont.
So the 2 new quests there in the tier list 3 is Kobolds and the Unlife. and the one down below it. Now, I will hint at that one down below it to be probably level 5 or 6 to tackle that one if you are going to go for it. Because it's 3 locations.
That's what it says.
Mm-hmm.
Easy.
So we still have to find that guy in town.
Yep.
Yeah, that's who you're waiting for. The woman's
So
name.
to find him.
So you were waiting for the woman. Right there, I'll put it in chat. That's who you're waiting for. So if you haven't long rested, you can long rest and all that fun stuff.
2d8. I forget that I can't. Can't do that.
What is the relationship between the kobolds that we sent to Veterans Folly and these necromantic ones?
There is no connection.
Are they aware of each other? Are they rival clans and hate each other, love each other, don't know about each other?
You could say that they were rival. They probably didn't get along. The kobolds you met were more like, your standard, we want our territory to be left alone deal. Anything that connects with the undead is never a good one and barely makes good friends.
I can't deny that.
What is the specific sabotage that needs to be done to the wood business?
So we talked him out of the sabotage.
Yeah, but they were talking about if we sabotaged it anyway, it would be a good thing, especially because the king is using the facilities around here to process the black blah into the wood and then shipping that wood out.
Oh yeah. We wanted to. Yeah, it was, but we couldn't. Yeah, he's been putting it into the wood, and we can't burn the place down because then it's gonna create a smoke cloud that's gonna, do some bad stuff. Yeah.
Well, what if we figured out a way to like neutralize it?
Neutralize it? I mean, if we could, that'd be great, but
you have to find a way to neutralize the poison.
She's working as fast as she can, man.
Who wants to get rid of the kobolds? What's the problem with the kobolds?
They're using the junk you don't like.
Well, that's no good reason.
But they're mostly just in the way.
I'm sorry, I forgot it. They're using and spreading the corpse blood.
So we have very good reason to go and take care of those kobolds.
Yes.
Yeah, you would guess that right off the bat because, undead, corpse blood is just too much of a coincidence there to figure that they're probably ones that are messing around with the corpse blood and selling it.
Yeah, the kobolds and the unlife. I think is that what we're talking about? The kobolds and the unlife. Are we talking about the one on the job board, or are we talking about
kobold corpse blood trade network?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Apparently, kobolds have enough social skills to sell like zombie juice to regular people.
Maybe not.
They're just so cute.
Well, yeah, they do look really cute in this edition. They're smooth like sharks. As everyone knows, sharks are smooth.
All right.
They're pretty smooth.
Yeah,
Until you run backwards.
So you do
Just most.
come across this Sir Hannah. I'm just going to call her that because that's what I think it says. And she's in the tavern there. And she is actually an employee within the tavern there. And I believe it's you, Longmont, that wanted to speak to her, but anyone else can.
Well, we needed
So,
to find out from her. She's the quest giver. Like her
yeah,
husband's missing.
yeah.
When was he last seen? What were his
So,
habits? What 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 makes this unusual?
so she kind of gathers all of you in a corner there, and she starts explaining that he was investigating the lumber company, um, and he had found something out and was going to basically break the news, but he wanted to be sure. He's poking his nose where he shouldn't have. And she believes that he was either murdered or something else, and she wants to know for sure what happened to him.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right. Where was he last seen?
He was last seen at the temple, or around there. So I'm going to bring you to the map, actually.
And the temple's one of the three main places we know that the evil brothers congregate.
Mhm.
We wish to find more about them anyway.
That's true.
Well, the one was
That's right.
flirting with Veronica pretty hard there, and last time.
I'll kill
So,
him.
yeah. So that's where he was last seen, in that area.
Does she have an article of his clothing? Because I have. I would like to try to track him through scent.
Yeah, she actually does. So she kind of takes a break and says, I'll be right back. And not too long after that, she does come back with a lumberjack looking sweater that was worn by him. That he, so.
Perfect. So I will take that. So I know what he smells like.
Yeah. He smells like wood, sawdust, there's traces of sort of priest clothing as well, like holy water, that kind of thing, traces of that.
Hmm.
So you're picking up a lot of sense from that. You don't have to roll for it. So you'll have to roll a survival for more tracking the scent.
Okay. Let's see. Survival. I do. It's not great. So what's ever? Oh, actually, I can look on the thingy bopper.
I love thingy bopping.
Party skill. Okay. Longmont has better survival than I do, but it's only by one.
And I can't
Yeah,
smell.
But Longmont
Oh,
can't
yeah.
smell it.
The Temple of Iomade. All praise the human god of demon slapping.
Well, your scent is
Pretty
like a
much.
specific to your class, right?
Race.
No, it's because I'm a Minotaur. Yeah, it's race.
Okay, so what I'll do is I'll give you a +2 towards that roll.
Neato burrito.
Okay.
I will add a +2. Unless anyone has anything else you want to do before we go.
I can't think of anything more important than this.
Nope.
The temple. To what god?
Oh, Ioma Day. Or Ioma Day.
It was Ioma Day?
Yeah,
She's the inherent.
I don't. Yeah,
Yeah,
she's the human god of demon
Demon
slapping,
slapping.
essentially.
knowledge, I think,
She was
technically.
It
of what?
says here.
I should know this.
She was originally human, and then she, due to her just can't remember who she worshipped specifically, but Iomade is like the big known for hating demons and beating them up. Like that's her big thing. She's into long swords.
There you go. That's from the quest. Yeah. So
Let's see.
I can't remember if a god died and she inherited their title, or if what exactly happened. But she was human at one point.
A paladin.
Yeah.
And she was just the third ever mortal to do it. That's neat.
Yeah.
And
But yeah.
She inherited a bunch of okay, yeah.
all right.
Out of
Yeah,
character,
big thing hates demons.
Hela's god.
So this is the temple to a goddess who was a paladin, goddess of goodness, forgiveness, champion of good.
Yep.
And in a town that's run by obviously rotten, villainous people.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks a little suspicious.
It does, but it
I
could
think
be that they
that's
just
the joke.
it could be that they just refuse to leave.
It's kinda like-
we know it's corrupt.
Yeah. It's kind of like, oh, that demon symbol on the church over there. Nah, don't pay attention. That's just it's someone else. All right, so you're sent. Roll your tracking at a +2 and see what you can find. That's horrible. I'm a +2.
I can't.
Okay.
What did I? Oh.
How about we
I'm
How
gonna
about we go
re-roll
to the
that.
temple? How about we go to the temple and you try there?
Okay.
We know he was at the temple. Maybe you'll pick it up better if you go to the last place he was at. Instead
Yeah.
of finding it here.
Yeah, I'll allow you to re-roll. Start at the temple. I'll allow it. You don't have to waste your hero point.
So yeah, so I'll ask the. Should we talk to the priest and be like, oh hey, did you see him here? Do we want to involve that?
Probably.
Great idea. Talking
Okay.
to people. Wow.
Okay.
That's your more thing. So I'll have you ask them because Bragg doesn't know how to talk to people.
Okay, so I'm
Nicely
going to bring
Put your
you
lips together.
to the temple itself, which is on one of the quest lines, by the way. So as you approach the temple, a sort of cold wind blows across, like just out of the blue. And you notice that the double doors here are locked. There is a slit in both doors. One of those slides, like you would have in like a tavern or something going, "Hey, what do you want?" I'll have the password, that kind of slit. You notice that there are one in each door. The door itself looks rather used over time. The temple itself looks like it's been through a lot. Seen better days.
Very hospitable.
Not surprising in this climate of evil.
I'd like to walk around the inside.
On the outside?
Just scout the building by walking around it.
It's large, saving you a lot of time. It stretches from there, going around. Like hopefully you can see big things. It's a big, big building. There are windows as you kind of pass by there, and with your that's odd. You're noticing that they have been the glass is still there, but behind that glass has been wooded up, so no one can look in.
All right. Nah,
Ooh.
that's the clue I was looking for. All right.
Mhm.
I'll come back and tell him. This isn't a temple anymore.
So it's a disgraced temple of Iomade, which is usually a hub of scum and villainy.
Never
This whole town is one of
seen a bigger
those.
hive of scum and villainy.
I mean, probably, but I mean,
I wouldn't jump to that conclusion with the amount of evidence we have so far, but I would say that it's no longer serving its original intended purpose.
Veronica, could you give me either an acrobatics or reflex roll?
9 reflex versus. Yeah, it's the same either way.
So you kind of like hear as a crossbow bolt goes flying down towards you, and you hear the sound of the click, and you flip back like an artist at acrobatics to get out of the way as the crossbow bolt goes right into where you were standing.
Hey. Oh boy. Okay.
And I'm just going to call it Undercommon because that's what I like calling it because I'm used to that name. You hear Undercommon shouted from the roof, which is high up, but you can't see anyone. Any of you speak Undercommon? I know it's called different in the game, but I always forget what.
I do not. Yeah, I have a language I haven't used yet, but I don't have that
I think
one.
Longmont does.
I think so. I know it's called different, but I always like calling it
What's it?
Undercommon.
That's Zakroth, I think.
Yeah, Sakroth.
I speak Sakroth.
Okay, so Longmont, you hear the voice from high up going, "Back off!" And you hear a distinct click as something's loaded.
Put my hands up and back up.
Yeah. All of you going to back off?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
As I see Longmont back up, yeah.
And I am going to say, who has a good sense? I think the Minotaur, but he was not at this particular event. His character wasn't. I know his other character was. But I need someone maybe who has a role that can distinct a scent of familiarity. Almost fucked that word up. Who would be good at maybe a perception roll, perhaps, or if you have a scent roll or something.
I notice weird things.
Okay.
He is
Okay.
great.
For Longmud, you can roll your perception there with your bonuses. I mean, all of you were there other than Greg. You're smelling drow.
Well, I was guessing it by the Undercommon.
Yeah.
And the fact that we met drow before.
yeah. Way back in the beginning of the campaign with that whole thing, with the argument in the back of the tavern and all that, which was funny.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you detect that right away.
I call out, we're seeking the priest. The priest. Are you the priest?
And Undercommon he responds, "No priest here. Get lost."
But this is a temple.
Roll me an acrobatics or reflex save. Okay, a bolt hits you. I have to see here.
Jeez.
Quite rude.
What material is this?
You take a nick a point of damage as a bolt goes into your right arm. It doesn't stick. It doesn't stick though because it's not like hard or nothing, but it's definitely grazed you there.
What
It
material
doesn't.
is
Just seems like a regular bolt. There doesn't seem to be anything on it.
I think we'd best back off for now.
What material is the building made of?
The next one might go through
It
your head.
is a heavy stone, very smooth, very strong. Masonry looks like it was done some time ago. It's not falling apart. It's definitely not falling apart. It's old looking, but not chipping or anything like that. It looks well constructed in that sense. Veronica, give me a perception roll.
I can do that as soon as I find the button.
So as everyone else is looking up, you look down for a minute as you hear like a slit on the right door, and you look through, and it's got drow eyes looking at you, and then it closes right away.
Uh,
Perhaps investigate more later.
But our guy could be in there. I don't know what that accent was.
Or
We can
be
investigate
right.
more later.
just sort of point down toward, where I saw that.
Mhm.
I think it'll be fine if we just pay attention to ourselves and don't step on anyone's toes,
You're a sheriff in town?
Yeah, there is.
We should probably go find out what's going on with the drow.
Just remember where you are and what's been going on. Probably the law enforcement here can be not as helpful as in, let's say, Etron. Just saying.
Oh, I'm not looking for help.
the
I'm
sheriff's
looking for information.
Oh, okay. It's
Sheriff-
like, please,
sheriff's office
Sheriff, you can
is
help us. You're not corrupt at all. So yeah, the sheriff's office is right over here.
I also want to go to a small tavern and speak with the common man. Not
Okay.
every single person in this place could be evil, because if they were, evil people tend to be like lazy people who, don't want to work. They'd rather murder the guy to the left of them and take his work. So there's got to be common good people who have been tricked and fooled into believing that they, got a reason to be here.
Alright, so looking through. So you have the gambling place. And I'm just looking through here.
I want to go to an inn and buy the bartender a drink and ask him some questions.
So it's the Sitting Duck, which is a local hotspot for adventurers, explorers, and other people looking for excitement. It's a tavern that serves a potent brew of fermented darkwood leaf that's said to be able to floor an ogre in a few tankards. Nice.
Okay.
And it is owned. Gee, I'm just reading here. The duck was taken over by the brawny mercenary Irgin Talk, who was a female fighter. Yeah.
Okay.
Excellent. I look for her.
Okay.
Pingle wants to try their ogre slayer.
All right.
Okay,
As soon as we
so
step away,
I will put the name of this NPC right there for you. As you walk in, it seems it's the morning. The tavern is open, but you hear a crowd that's gathered around this one table. And you see a woman with muscles up and down, arm wrestling with a male. Hey, it looks like a guard, that kind of build. And you hear people like shouting and everything, and they're kind of holding money in their hands, like betting's going on, and it's pretty loud. And so that's kind of what you come across here in the tavern right now.
as we're leaving the temple,
Yep.
I'm going to hand Longmont and brag a couple of potions.
Okay.
One is camouflage dye, which allows you to hide or sneak without concealment. And the other is a Spiderfoot brew, which gives you a climb speed of 15 for a minute.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh.
All right.
Those
I don't
might
know
help
what
you deal
happens.
with the drow.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So you basically are now at the tavern with the shenanigans going on, and you're just watching these two kind of arm wrestle. You just
There,
watching them, or are you gonna speak to anyone around, or
is there a bartender tending the bar, or is the bartender the
no?
person
Like even the
keeping the arm?
bartender, yeah, everybody, like employees, are all watching this going on. It's like early morning because you just kind of woke up not too long ago, so they probably
All right,
just yeah.
I'm going to use my discerning eye. Who, in my judgment, is the most likely to win?
Oh, it's clearly the owner.
All right,
She's
anybody take bets?
yeah. There's people taking bets. Yeah.
All right, I'll bet on the owner.
Okay, how much are you looking to put in?
Oh, 5 gold.
5 gold. Okay. How about the rest of you?
I
If I
don't
see
gamble.
Longmont do it, I'll do the same thing.
All right, 5 gold.
I love a game of luck.
Okay. Anyone else?
I'll bet 5 silver because I'm poor.
All
I'm
right.
looking at the wrong character sheet.
So,
I'll
yeah, go ahead.
bet 5.
Okay. So it's going on for a bit. Both are, it's almost like Arrogant is toying with this dude. Kind of like, I'm letting you go this way, but now I'm going to go this way. Arms back and forth. The guy's just sweating. Well, Arrogant's just like, not a drop on her body. It's like, she's just toying with him. It's very obvious. And finally, she looks at the crowd, looks at the money, and goes, and wins. And then she stands up from her chair, puts her arms in the air, is like, and kind of gives like a wave, let me hear it, and the crowd goes bananas. And people kind of pay out everything, and each of you get back a 75 gold spot. Not bad. Not bad. You can see them divvying it out evenly among everybody, nobody's taking more or less, and then they kind of disperse from the table. The guy who lost is like, feeling up his arm, going, like, and then he's looking at Arrogant, kind of like, good tussle, he's not bitter, and he just stands up and they shake hands actually, and then he goes on his way. So the bartender goes back there, and it looks like they're starting to clean up and get ready for opening soon. And Arrogant kind of sees all of you just standing there, and is like, "Welcome to the Sitting Duck. Come here to have a little drink."
It's a little early.
It's
Oh,
It's
never
never
early.
too early to drink.
That's what I was gonna say. It's never too early to drink.
Never too
I'm going to take my winnings and put them on the bar and say, keep them.
Okay. So the bartender like smiles, and then he puts it in the cash. And
So what's the going price on information around here?
Arrogant, you talking to the bartender, I assume?
Uh-huh.
So the bartender kind of leans in and goes, "Information is depends on what you're looking for." And he kind of leans back and he starts cleaning up the bar, the table, like all the glasses, that kind of thing. He's got a rag.
I'm looking for information on this town. I'm new here.
Hmm.
And I've noticed a lot of odd things. Seems like folks in this town are different from folks in most other places. I just wanted to ask a few questions, see if I could understand where I'm at, so I don't make any faux pas locally. Like walk down the road past the temple to
Iomade.
the Amade, and I'm getting shot by a drow on the roofs. When did the temple to the goddess of demon slayers become a drow fortress in the middle of the town? Is that normal? Has it been going on for long?
So the
Also,
bartender, sorry, the bartender
is
kind of, go ahead, go
is
ahead.
there is there also is there just an inordinately large number of stupid people in this town? Because who would bet against you against that guy in their right mind?
Oh, the bartender laughs
Right.
as Arrogant grabs a seat kind of near you, Longboard, and kind of snickers at that, and kind of bangs her table a bit, and then the bartender pours her a shot of what looks like whiskey, and she kind of takes a swig of that back. So like, well, see, the brothers, in case you didn't know, own the lumber company that runs this city. So coming into it, myself included, most people, as long as they can make money for them, they're not really bothering us. So this tavern itself and the gambling area tends to make good money. So they leave us alone. However, we are aware quite of the corruption here and all the nonsense there. I myself am aware of it, but have never left because this tavern has been giving me a good lifestyle. Not, king's lifestyle, but a lifestyle enough. As for the temple itself, certainly when the brothers took over, that temple went from, very worshipy and prayerful to downright thieves and thugs owning it under the brothers' cut. So that's kind of their layer. As far as the drow go, well, that's something that I'm sure the brothers and probably the king are aware of, I'm sure. But the drow don't come in here. In fact, the only drow that's ever come in here has left in a body bag because he tried to, let's say, poison one of my customers and ended up being decapitated by myself. And then the bartender's like, "Yeah, I remember that day." So, yeah, we don't let them in here. They're bad news all around. Doesn't matter. Besides, they don't pay good. So she kind of slaps the bar again, and I guess poured another shot, and then she downs it again.
Drow are definitely vile.
Very. Poison is such a dirty business.
Effective though.
Is that what they're doing in there, or are you just talking about the drow nature to use poison?
Well, if I had to guess, the brothers have them for some reason here. Maybe to scare people, maybe to, if people don't get along or step out of line, especially as workers, they tend to disappear. So having a bandit network here seems to be doing well for them. But from what I heard, there was a bandit cavern far from here that recently went under. And the bandits that survived there, from what I know, moved in. So, there actually was a very asshole like bandit leader. I would call him former bandit leader, Varric, that came in here one night a couple weeks back. I kicked his ass out because he was insulting my guests and some of my employees, and he didn't take too kind. I didn't take too kind to that, and I kicked him out. I was gonna run him through, but then the brothers showed up, and she kind of puts quotations in the air, and I kind of backed off at that point because I'd like to keep my life I don't particularly trust the brothers as far as I can throw them, but they own the city, and that's an unfortunate part. Think of like a mob mentality with a lot of sinister plot.
How do they keep things going if I mean, I can understand ruling with an iron fist, but at a certain point, a society will break down. How are they keeping control over the general masses if it's not, if it's not through good pay? I
Well,
don't see guards walking through the streets all over, so I don't. So it's not a military presence that's keeping people around.
well, there are spies throughout the city. They are well disguised. Some I've picked out, some I haven't. But I'm pretty damn sure that the king is keeping this city in check because it's a big business with lumber and all, and those damn taxes. From rumors, I've heard that only recently one such town has been off his shit list, which is Etrans Folly. Do you know it?
No, I would stay away from there. That place is scary.
Yeah, I
Cursed
gathered that.
even.
I gathered that. So that is kind of been a town that's rumored that the king is staying away from. So yeah, we unfortunately are living in this sort of controlled environment. I know that a lot of rich folk come here because they feel, I guess, comfortable in this lifestyle. Those that don't agree with it, well, as I said, either wind up dead or missing. There was a Cobalt incident, though, some time ago, but has since died down, where Cobalts were trying to sneak through the city and spy around, but that quickly died.
Well, I don't know. I've since I've been here, I've heard about some kobolds, and I'll start talking about the necromantic ones.
Oh, yes, I've heard about that. Nasty business being in that undead stuff. I've killed a bunch in my day. And she kind of shows you a scar on her left arm. Is like, see that? Ghoul. A whole horde of them that I had to deal with. I used to be an adventurer like yourselves.
Oh,
Hmm.
oh.
Mhm. And she kind of
Yeah, living the
goes
dream back
two, and then a bartender puts down a shot there and goes, well, why don't you share her shot with me there, friend? It's always nice to speak to my guests or even my customers. It's on the house.
Is this the ogre killer stuff?
No, it's whiskey. It's just a,
Oh,
regular.
okay, I'll do a shot.
Would I'd like to turn to the bartender and be like, I'd like 2 of the ogre slayer, please.
Ooh, I'd like
You
one.
you see the bartender's eyes going, oh, okay. So he brings out the bottle from. He actually goes to the back and brings out this bottle of this green bubbling stuff,
Oh, it
and
looks great.
he pours the tankard of it, and he actually has a mask on when he does it, and he hands it over to you, and then
Hold on, hold on.
and then he says, "You drink this whole thing without passing out. It's on the house."
I just want to reach
you
over
guys-
and lay my hands on Bragg's shoulders and say a soft little prayer. I'm not giving him any help. I'm just mocking him.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
So you
Let
grab
me-
the tankard of the stuff there,
no,
and you're like,
that was Pingle.
oh, okay. Okay. I thought that was, sorry, I thought that was a saving throw. Oh, it's still not bad. Still not bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can roll the saving throw.
Um,
Pringles just wants to
so,
look at it, and he's like, "What? What would this do to someone?"
You're about to find out.
okay. So you are tipsy, but still aware. You didn't fail. You didn't fail. You didn't fail. You didn't fail. It hits you hard. Yeah, it hits you hard.
That was nothing. That was...
Pingle gives it a whiff.
It
Not like
smells.
too close, just like enough,
Yeah.
like, you know.
It smells like raw sewage.
What?
It
What did
smells
it
like
taste
raw
like?
sewage. It tastes really good. It tastes actually sweet. It's one of those kind of
Well,
sweet
sewage.
alcohols. That like you don't realize it's alcohol in it until you've had a couple. That kind of thing. Yeah.
It was fantastic.
So what's in it?
Nice. Make me an Alaskan polar bear eat on a double. Come on.
So the bartender basically says, "This stuff was actually given to us by a group of orcs. One lord, in fact, many moons ago, gave us a recipe for this and told us not to tell secrets. But it was a brew that they had made when they were in the stronghold, long before they bought an estate near Etran, I believe."
Oh,
So yeah, people this is kind of a thing that very rarely gets drank by people, but it does happen. And I could see that your friend has felt the force of this stuff.
but
Where's...
is it a beer or a liquor or is it?
It is here. So all I could tell you is that this is brewed with fermented darkwood leaf with some add spices in it.
Oh, it's bong water.
It'll get you fucked up. You don't want to drink it, but it will get you fucked up for a very long time.
The spices make it taste nice.
Yeah,
Well,
it gives it that kind of sweet thing. In fact, Bragg, when you were drinking it, you're like, this tastes good. And then like a second later, it like hits you. Like, whoa, wow, I see colors. Roll me another saving throw for Bragg.
Okay.
Well, you're still up and about, but you're tipsy. Basically, you want to roll 23 or above or you're fucked. So you've been rolling decent, so you're just getting it.
Tiny little cartoon bubbles are floating up out of his nose and popping in the air above him.
Oh,
Pink.
It's got the pink. The elephants are on parade.
Yep.
Oh shit.
No, just one pink elephant over in the corner raises a glass to you as a toast. Winks.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Hold on. Idea.
I think his
Turns out that's
accent is
Loxodon
drunk.
in the corner.
Yeah,
Just
I
have
got,
to go
I
on with it.
got a couple of things I'm gonna do.
Every
I'm gonna mess with Bragg. Give me a second.
okay.
Please.
So Pingle's like, hey Bragg, what's that over there? And he casts Figment to make a noise. And it's like the sound of a bell. And then he casts Infectious Enthusiasm to make him really excited about it.
More cowbell.
This is a bell, and he just goes over. So who's out of the three characters that? So between the three characters that, between Elaine, Pingle, and Veronica, who's closer?
We established that I was touching you.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm like, fights. So he hears the bell and goes, fight sword, and because he thinks, and he just hauls off on her. He punches her just straight in the face.
So Veronica rolled a reflex or acrobatics to get out of the way of that. You get a +4 because it's very off.
Okay, I'm into bonuses.
Yeah.
Roll.
Oh, that was horrible. That was horrible. Roll your damage there because you hit her.
Yeah.
That was
Give me the good
bad.
stuff.
It's only 8. Full damage. So you took 8 non-lethal combat damage.
And
Okay.
I'm gonna do this to give Bragg something to fight that isn't us.
All right.
And it looks like it's oh, damn it, what should it be? It's an orangutan with like in an admiral's suit.
Okay. All right, so
it like pulls out a saber, and it kind of like flourishes the blade like by flinging it back and forth, and it just eyes the Minotaur down.
Okay. So this orangutan in a suit and all is like doing the fancy sword show, and then Bragg, that gets your attention there, and you go to chase after it as it's backing out into the street. Give me another saving throw.
Takes off down the road.
Yeah, give me another saving throw. This is important for role playing. You failed horribly. So you go to chase it, and as you kind of go through the Western-style doors that flick, you trip, fall into them, breaking them off on their hinges, falling down the stairs, going into the street, and you do like a combat roll, or you try to, but you're out and you're going on your face.
This is crap.
You're out. You're out. You can't even talk. You're unconscious. You're actually muttering orangutan, kick your ass, and you're out. So,
I lean over to the bartender and I say, "I just met them."
I'm taking bar napkins, just wiping things like.
Trying to see actually what the owners thinks. So let's have a look. She's laughing her ass off. Yeah, she is like laughing. It's like, man, that's like the third door this month, man. And the bartender kind of nods, and then he goes to the back there. And next thing you know, he comes out with 2 replacement doors, one for the left, one for the right, a bunch of screws, and a hammer and stuff, and he goes to fix the door. And kind of like is getting the Minotaur's legs out of the way, and all that stuff. He leaves all the debris where he crashed and fell, so...
Pingle is going to ask, can I see a broken door? I mean, doors are expensive. I think I can help with that.
Yeah, sure.
And so Pingle takes like 10 minutes to, he's gonna prep weave wood.
Okay.
So swap it out. And I'm gonna cast weave wood on the door to like reform the door to like, but it yeah.
All right.
I'll look over at the owner and I'll say, breakaway hinges.
Oh, they're on there. We learned our lesson from the first door that broke when 2 drunks ran through it and thought it was a train.
Okay.
Yeah. That is also all doors were broken from people drinking that stuff, by the way. So it is quite humorous when it happens there. That's why only one tankard is drank most times. There's only been one time where somebody's drank more than that at 4, and that was Lord Nar himself.
Huh.
Yeah, he actually was quite fun to be around that night.
Huh.
Yeah.
I met.
Just can't picture it.
I've met him.
Oh, I'm sorry.
A good
Yeah.
friend of mine. A
Ah.
friend of mine was involved in saving his life recently
Oh, wow.
at the sacrifice of his own. His
Wow.
name was Steve.
Oh, sorry to hear you lost someone. Yeah, I've lost friends in my adventuring days, Dragon eats someone, boulders crushing them, traps they don't look for. Yeah, sucks. So the doors get fixed with your help there. And the bartender kind of like takes all the tools and stuff back there, leaving the debris outside on the snoring minotaur. There, it's all the debris is basically under him.
He'll be up in an hour.
Yeah.
So I asked the owner, what about? I can't remember his name, so I'll say his name. The guy we're investigating. Have you heard of this gentleman?
Oh yes, I will get that name for you. I have to keep going back to that quest to look. Uh, so
Barry. His name was Barry.
yeah, Barry would be actually a easier name to remember, honestly.
We're looking for Barry. Do you know Barry?
Barless.
I knew it was a B.
Yeah, it's a B
We
word.
call him Barry because we're such good friends.
Yeah. Okay, so they're actually let's see here.
As long as he's good Barry and not robot Barry.
So
Back.
she's like, funny you mentioned that. His body was found by the local authorities a couple of days ago. Seems that the rumor is going around that he was found gutted and shoved into a barrel of pickle juice down one of these alleyways in the city. Now, the question I have there is I don't believe it for a second because how can the cops be looking for someone they don't even know? It just seemed rather fishy, if you get my drift, and finding the corpse. It's
Yeah.
just me.
How,
Yeah.
how does the wife not know? We literally just spoke to her. She hasn't been informed.
Obviously not.
How do you know before the wife does?
Well, look at the tavern here. People talk.
Bartenders know everything.
Bartender, the
authorities.
bartender basically is nodding and kind of just overhearing your conversation as he came out from the back again.
All right, where would we go to claim the body so we can bring it to the widow?
Oh, they probably have it at the sheriff's office unless they torched it.
All right.
So, good to meet all of you there. And she stands up and is like, well, I have to clean up and prepare for everybody coming in the tavern there around noon. So, stay here and drink and order some food if you like. I gotta go handle my tavern.
Yep. I'll shake the owner's hand and I'll say, if you ever decide that you'd be interested in a partnership, running an inn in a different locale, if this locale ever becomes too distasteful for the profit, then you wish to move on, you should talk to Lord Nar. I think he might know your friend Lord Nar might know someone with a 50% interest in an inn for sale.
That sounds very interesting. I will think about that. Thank you very much. And it's a hearty handshake too. Like you're good friends with this person. Like you get that feeling.
All right.
Yeah, all of you give yourself hero point for good role playing.
Hooray!
And Veronica, you get one just simply for just back flipping out of the way of a bolt. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I knew athletics would help me someday.
And Pingle gets one for mending doors.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
It's his new thing.
Yeah.
Oh, where?
All right. Okay. So
I'm a door wizard now.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Your nickname
No, you
should
cannot.
be Door Wizard.
Only
You how
there's
dare
only
you
one.
stand? How dare you stand where he stood?
Well, you do have Bragg to deal with, who's out cold and snoring outside in the street.
Well,
oh no. I'm gonna grab 4 tankards of mulled cider and I'm gonna go sit down on his back. And I invite my companions to go sit on his back in like a little, Indian style in a circle. He's
Okay.
warm.
yeah.
He's warm.
Oh,
He's
no.
like a nice big warm carpet out in the snow, and he's outside, and we can hang out and have a private conversation.
All right.
Sure.
Cool.
So we'll sit and have a powwow on Bragg's back and keep an eye on him till he wakes up.
All right. So all of you are sitting there with some good cider there, and people are walking by, going, "What the fuck?" with that look on their face. But there are not too many people around as of yet, so your conversation
I-
doesn't fall on loose ears.
I mean, all we'd have to say is ogre killer.
I think. I think we got to go retrieve the body if we can to bring to the wife, but then also we can then examine the body. And I look at L, give you a chance to examine the body, foul play and whatnot. Sabotage, some kind of sabotage of this. I don't like these people. I'm not a hero. We're no heroes, so no heroics. But sabotaging their works to just stick a pin in their dicks.
Yeah.
Call me petty, but anything we can do to slow them down, and slow down the distribution of this shit, I'm for it. But I don't want to risk anything.
Hmm.
And I think we should handle that after the kobolds, because we don't know how long that's going to take or what resources we might need in town. And if we do the sabotage, we might have to run.
Valid.
What do you guys think?
I think I agree with you.
I think
have
our
to wait
couch is
for-
farting, and it smells bad.
Oh God.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know
Cow
what
that has an omnivorous diet.
I want to know what our alchemist thinks, because at this point, Elle's the only one who's got any research going on the nature of this stuff, what it is, where it comes from, how we can neutralize it, what infusing it into the wood, all of it. That's got to go. That's got to be Elle. She's got to be the one we get more evidence to. We need more evidence so she can have more stuff to study. And part of that is there a way for us to get into any of the I don't think the temple, but either the can we do a second story mission? Can we get in and find some papers or some information or clues or whatever by either going into their manor up here in the north or getting into this building in here inside that town? I imagine this one's going to be the harder one to do, but probably have the most information. What do you think?
I think we should scout both buildings and see how they're guarded before we decide on something like that. The potions I gave you should be helpful in infiltrating either place.
True. All right. Well, we'll keep chatting and about lighthearted things then until Brad wakes up.
I once knew a dork Like half dwarf, half orc.
We don't call
That's
them
the
dwarfs
grossest sounding
anymore,
thing
Uncle
I've-
Pingle.
I'm waiting for their
That's
second
not-
limerick.
It's offensive to
Just
dorks
thought, you
everywhere.
know, that was an interesting fellow there.
We know
All
I
right.
once knew a man from Nantucket.
you're
He floated along on a bucket.
All right, so where are you headed first?
Authorities, the place where bodies would be, to
Okay.
knock on a door and inquire about the body that was found. We are agents of the widow, and we would like to.
Okay.
We have been sent to bring the body back so that she may inter him and send him on to the gods.
All right, so I made a makeshift map here. So it's all art and all that crap. So here is the door to the sort of precinct there. It is a steel door, heavy, and it seems to be locked currently, but you do hear people beyond that door. So there's obviously people inside.
Knock, knock.
Okay, so
I mean, is knock, knock, or if it's a public building, is the common thing to do, walk in.
yeah. Hang on.
I'll do whatever the local custom demands.
So just picture a authority figure, like I don't think there's a token that looks like a cop, but whatever. And to be using these guys as so the door opens and this sort of official authority figure goes, "Yes, how can I help you?"
With my most polite and ingratiating smile and a little bit of a bow, I say, "Good day, Constable. I'm here representing the widow."
Not
Mary.
Hatch. Oh.
Yeah, the widow Nuthatch. And I believe that her husband's body has been found. We were hired by her to come and collect it, to bring it back to her so she can perform the appropriate burial rites before it can be interred in the ground.
I put her name back up there. Christana, that's how I pronounce it, okay? I don't know if that's actually how it's pronounced, but hey. So the official goes, "Who are you related to the woman? Family member?"
I could be, now that she is a widow. She is quite the comely lady. Don't you agree? I'm sure you've met her. But no relation other than the passage of money from one end to another for strong arms of my friend here to carry the body, and people who are knowledgeable of the proper religious rites, and I point over at Veronica, to perform the proper burial ceremonies.
Okay, roll me diplomacy.
Okay. I believe I'm trained in that.
Excuse me for having to interrupt your conversation. I wanted to know, is the body still all right for viewing? If it's not, I am going to need to do some work on it. He did want to say goodbye.
Longmont, you're good. And Veronica.
Charming push on the guy. And
Okay.
say, "Please, sir, we're just here to do our jobs."
Mm-hmm. I will roll his will. And open up. There we go. 12, so he sucks. Veronica, so roll me diplomacy for you. See what you get.
God, do I even have that? I'm trained.
I keep using the wrong spell. It's charm.
Yeah, that's okay. We'll just go with it. Actually, the authority figure looks at Veronica, is like, the brother mentioned someone who looks like you that was at the gambling place the other night. You look very familiar.
He's talking about me already?
He is. You seem to
So
have,
exciting.
you seem to caught his eye. And this is going along with your charm, by the way.
Yeah.
So he's
Oh
like,
my gosh.
so you're kind of like, he's got that look at you like you're a celebrity. So he's like, come on in, investigate the body. He's like,
Thank you so much. You have just been so helpful. We're going to have to let everybody know about how helpful you have been.
"Hmm."
To be
So,
sure, my friend, we're not here to investigate the body. We're here to retrieve it.
okay, so I'll just open them up. So inside you can see that they're kind of like offices and stuff, and there's kind of like a jail sort of in the back there. And then to the right over here is basically what looks like where they would have like a morgue type area. It's small, but the officer here is kind of like, all right, back to work, nothing to see here, there, and it seems like these cops listen to him and let the lady through. She wants to examine the body. Like he's going all out for you here.
I'm having a great time.
Yeah. So yeah, you can all move in. The Minotaur, like you're actually they're not even paying attention to you, even though you're huge as a house. And the morgue's like here, and so they fear the mine. So Veronica, you walk into the morgue there, and the body is covered up in a sheet, kind of like your standard medical procedure.
Yep. That tracks.
Yeah, yeah. And you pull the sheet back, and it is the description of this person, this worshiper. And you notice that roll me your medicine, which I believe you're good at.
I am real good at medicine, in
I
theory.
believe so.
I could be more good if I try harder.
Want to re-roll that, or you want to keep what you got? Okay, that's better. Yeah.
Slightly better.
So you're looking at the body, and it appears that there are stab wounds, but don't appear to be in lethal areas. But you do notice hints of poison that probably was used. You figure dagger size. And Longmont with you, since you're in the room, I'm going to assume you're all in the room there. You are picking up with your that's odd the smell of familiar drow poison.
Yeah. All right.
Poor sap.
Hmm.
Well,
Well, I'll motion
this
to Bragg
looks
to pick up the
alright.
body.
Yep. He kind of like
Pick it
picks it up, flips it over his one shoulder there, one-handed,
A little more
No,
respectfully, please.
I'm gonna princess carry it. It's
Okay.
gonna be respectful.
I think she'll get the viewing she was after. Thank you so much. You took great care of him.
So all of you move your tokens back to where they were there, so I can set up the next scene for you all. And we'll get rid of these annoying little guys. So I like the battle map to always look fresh. There are the drawings. The building disappears as you walk out. No, it doesn't.
Ooh.
Okay, so let's go back to the map here. So you're walking out with the body, and you basically take it back to the tavern where I'm assuming you want to be more discreet about getting her attention. I assume.
I will move. I will go ahead of the procession to get her and warn her that they're coming, so she
Okay.
can prepare herself. But
Okay.
I'll let her know. We
Okay.
found your husband. The news is good, as she knew. She suspected foul play. I'm
Okay.
sorry to take a time. I'll take like a minute to give her, some, that much prep time. But it'll be polite and it'll be, ma'am, we found him. You should prepare yourself. He's being brought.
Okay.
It'll be fun.
That's your reward, and I'm doing up the XP for this. So give me a second.
Okay. So
I hope you always wanted a sword, Bragg.
let me.
Anybody else
Yeah,
trained in
only the-
performance?
Huh?
Is anybody
In
else
what?
trained in performance?
Performance?
Nope.
I wonder. I don't know.
I mean, I am.
My
I'm just
charisma is shit.
Most people aren't. I just have so many skills that I can afford to grab it. All right. So
Yes.
I have a tale to tell in the inn tonight. The bar with the owner that we made friends.
Yes.
But I'll wait. We'll wait. We'll wait till we get to evening.
Right. Okay, so that quest is done. I'm just calculating your experience, which I'll find out right now.
I will have made an effort to clean up his face and make him look all right
You
for her by the
have
time
all
she
gone
sees
up a level.
him. Ooh, nice.
Oh shit!
Ding.
So all of you can level up your character
So
there.
Oh no.
Oh gosh, I get
so level
ancestry feet.
Shit.
5.
So level
Oh.
5. Do you just want us to be at 0 XP?
Yeah, you could just do that. Make it easier.
Okay, cool. 0 XP.
Yeah, this is gonna
I had to find my book.
So keep
Where
that
is it? Oh,
map
there's
up
your-
there.
Silver.
So I'll just go into wrapping up this quest here while you're leveling up. So basically, she sets up kind of a little mini funeral, and he is put to rest in a nice spot outside of the city, crying, etc., etc. Only she kind of shows up. The rest of you are there, like boohoo, and then she hands you the sort of treasure that is there and the money, and she kind of you follow her back to the tavern there, and she's kind of like her body showing like she's relieved it's over. He was found. She figured out what happened, but also sad at the same time because she knew him. And leave it at that. And then you're going back to the sitting duck, right?
Yeah. What else do we have to do? Sabotage, man. We can do both.
So there's the kobolds you were talking about, and then the quest for the 3 locations. I don't think you mentioned you wanted to do the cobalt thing first. So for that one there, I'll bring you all to the map. It's not that far. It is right here, the location of the Cobalt quest.
All right.
do we rest before we head out there?
Yeah, you get a rest out of it. Yeah, because it'll be like 2-3 days for setting up the funeral, all that stuff to close out that quest. So you got like some time.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I would help as much as
3
I could
days.
with the funeral.
Ooh.
Yep.
All of water.
So that's 2. So
All right. So I'm now an expert in it.
31.
Um,
40.
Longmod, are you going to be scouting a little bit in the 3 areas, or are you just going to wait? So it's a temple, the consortium, and the manor.
Mhm.
Just wondering if anyone's going to be sort of watching those 3 areas, or you're just going to go straight for the Kobolds.
Say,
I'm sorry, I'm looking at all my new spells.
Yeah, that's fine. Just let me know when one of you is done.
Oh. Okay. Okay, I think I'm all right.
Okay, so Veronica, you're done?
instant trench.
Okay. So, on the second day, you wake up first. Everybody else is sleeping. Okay. And you're kind of walking around just to get like a walk in. It's fresh air, very nice smelling. You still smell, of course, traces of lumber around. And let's bring it to the
All
map
right.
here.
So yeah, my entire internet crashed on me, so I got totally.
Okay.
kicked out.
Yeah, mine's a little acting up a little bit too. Just
Oh no.
Ooh,
anyway,
I get Chris specialization.
so Veronica, you're on the map here.
These.
So you know that you're kind of heading towards sort of the manor here, just walking around, doing stuff. And you kind of like hide behind this sort of, I gotta say, building, as you notice that there's King's carriage coming in from this direction.
Jeez.
I'm not going into whispering for this because you're going to tell everyone anyway, and it's kind of just more of a what you see kind of deal. So I'll save it for that. So the carriage turns and goes up here towards the manor, and you kind of come out from the building, and you kind of get over here. You're sneaking around. Give me a stealth roll just to see how good you roll.
Yeah, absolutely. I do have. I'm specifically trying to hide from that guy. Yeah, I'm gonna be avoiding notice, so
Okay.
they're gonna have a hard time noticing me.
Okay, very good. So you kind of sneak your way over actually to a very good spot right here in this building. And you notice the king step out of the carriage along with some of his elite guards, because where else would he be without some protection? And as he's heading into the manor, you see that the 2 brothers greet him, and you're too far away to hear the conversation. Roll me perception at a +4.
Ooh.
It's burning the place down.
Just because of your connection.
It's 4.
Yeah.
Type is required. Come on. No.
It might be internet related. Oh, very nice. This I need you to go into whisper for.
I see all.
Alright, so because of your connection, your class, and all the necro crap going on, You notice that the king is actually wearing a necklace that has a necrotic looking jewel in the center. You know, like one of those really cheap 70s looking, if you ever see pictures of women with the jewelry back in the day. It's got this really, well, not cheap, but cheap looking jewel that's blue. And it's kind of almost glowing, but not too bright glow, but just like a tint. That is around the king because he kind of turns as he's talking to the brothers. You don't know what they're talking about, and then they head into the manor. The elites stand by the carriage. Give me an arcane
Same
roll.
sort of. Oh
Give me an
God. To the same sort of. Do. Automaton. Yeah, it's having a.
So with that roll, you know it's a kind of a necromantic kind of deal. You're not sure on the heightened of the magic, but obviously the king is not undead or anything. He's full of life. But having that thing around him is either for trust from someone, control magic can be possible. He's wanting that on himself. A lot of these theories pop in your head. Okay. And then that is all with that roll you find out.
Fun.
You wait there a bit, and it'll get everybody else going because I'm just waiting for them to finish up their leveling. After a couple hours, the king comes back out, gets in his carriage along with his elites, and then heads back down. You're hidden enough where they don't see you, and then he heads out of town, and you kind of like go, running at a steadily pace to sort of not be seen behind the buildings, and that is the latest. You can go back now.
Okay.
Works for that.
Okay, so are all you done leveling up?
No.
Okay. Well, this is going to be more role playing here, but
Okay.
Pingle, you're next to be you're the next to wake up, and I'm gonna say you're all at the tavern, kind of eating breakfast. You're gonna have some breakfast. And Veronica actually comes in, and you notice the time has been. You're like you must have been really tired because you sort of slept in. And Veronica comes through the entranceway there and kind of sits at your table, almost out of breath, but like something's on her mind. So it's just you and her at the table right now.
He didn't touch you, did he? Because I'll
What?
kill him.
No. What? No.
All right.
Oh, okay. So everything's fine. What
No.
happened? No, what happened?
Pingle, Pingle, I'm just wondering, is she incapable of consenting to her own life and doing what she wants as an
I
adult?
mean, she's not that asshole. I mean, she's perfectly capable, but I mean, just oh god.
What if that's
Uncle
what if
Pingle,
that's her
if I
type?
want to go on a date to get inside his manor, I will do it.
That's one
And by
thing.
inside his manner, she means
All right. So the rest
Also,
of you,
I was not the one on a hot manor date today.
yeah. So the rest of you basically wake up and you come into the tavern. You see Pingle and Veronica sitting at a table, and Veronica's basically about to have a conversation, and you all kind of are coming into the table as she's about to speak.
When I see them, I will just start humming the royal anthem as a hint.
Beautiful.
See, I just assumed because you were out of breath.
Oh,
You
my
make
character doesn't have a
Pingle.
my character doesn't have a problem with the king.
Yet.
my character suddenly gets very quiet.
What? Yeah, go save the king. What's he? Why are you sitting there?
Oh, sweet brag. You're my favorite. We need to have a conversation upstairs.
I think you're pretty cool too.
Uh-huh.
Score. I think
I'm
we should have a
gonna
nice,
So,
elbow.
should we
quiet
leave?
I'm gonna elbow
conversation.
Pingle. I'm gonna elbow Pingle and say, "You gonna threaten this one too?"
I am
This
not.
one could wipe the floor with you.
I
So,
think you're pretty cool.
I don't know. I had it knocked out this morning.
okay, so Brad, could you just roll me a will save just for your hangover?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, one off. You're
Oh, one
feeling
off.
okay. You like, woke up okay, but all of a sudden after a little bit of conversation, you feel your stomach turn and you puke all over the floor beside you. And it smells like that alcohol from last night.
Oh,
No.
that was sweet memories.
So the bartender sees you do that and he rolls his eyes like, ugh. And then he,
Prestidigitation, the puke.
yeah, he comes over and he starts mopping it up and he's very quick about it. But all of you are smelling this nasty throw up.
Mm.
Yeah.
I've smelled worse things.
Yeah.
If I get a barrel, have money at the end of this, I'm getting myself a barrel.
Are you sure you want that?
It's his
It
pride
was-
on the line.
It tasted absolutely delicious. Absolutely bangers.
Bangers and mash.
Bangers and mash. My favorite thing. Beans on toast.
Mm.
So
Have some drinks you can dry sometime.
so Longmont, you look at Veronica and you notice that it looks like she has a lot on her mind right now.
Oh, I've got a lot on my mind.
What's going on?
We need to find ourselves a nice quiet room and have a nice little conversation.
Weren't we leaving? Weren't we going to go take care of kobolds?
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Does it
tell
seem
it.
like
I
a
mean,
kobold sort of conversation?
You could tell us on the way.
I could tell you on the way that you know who has come to visit.
Do we want to?
Then we should be on our way.
Indeed.
Do we want to try to leave maybe a little messenger that can listen in?
Uncle Pingle, that's not how familiars work.
I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
use familiars.
Is this thing on? Can you hear me?
Yes,
I can.
can hear you. Yeah.
So there was something I wanted to do before my computer crashed. Last night while we were all leveling up and there was like revelry at the end, I wanted to talk to the owner. I basically want to do a performance check to tell a dramatic telling of a story.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to tell about the rumors I've heard because the bartender asked about Etrin's Folly, and we're back at her inn and it's the night, and I wanted to tell her the rumors I've been hearing coming out of there.
Okay.
So I want to do a performance, and I want to tell the story of how there was an adventuring group called the Silver Cloaks who went in and because they heard about the curse of the town, and they found out that the legendary stone in the center of the town was what was causing the curse. It's unknown what these adventurers did, but the adventurers did what adventurers do, and a great crack appeared in the stone right after some of the king's elite guard visited the town.
Okay.
Then and the curse started getting worse. Then shortly thereafter, about a month after that, the king's tax man arrived in town to collect taxes from Etrin's Folly, and the next day, the cracked stone was gone, leaving a hole in the ground. And the curse is worse. And I've also heard of and I don't know, have you heard of the tales of the boogeyman? They call him the Axeman. He's
Bow down to the Axeman.
10 feet tall.
Hooded figure of mortal fear.
Yes.
And he's from Crystal Lake.
Can we? And then we'll get. But no, he wears magistrate robes and an executioner's hood, and he shows up wherever there's grave injustice, and he starts beheading people.
All right.
That's it. I just start spreading that rumor.
All right. So
I tell the. Do you want a performance roll?
yeah.
It was called Three Chop Nick.
Oh wow.
All right. So you basically are trying to spread these rumors throughout the city itself, or just letting the bartender know and all that.
Just in this tavern with this owner. Oh, and you did happen to say it is a tavern that adventurers and travelers do like to frequent. So we tell that tale, we go to bed, and we leave.
Okay. All right. So you don't know what's happened with the repercussions of that. Yeah. Yeah. So you head over to where this city of Tunes is, and on the way, Veronica, you may tell your story.
Yep.
Yep.
I'll just explain it to everybody how I was taking a little walk, and then this royal carriage rolled into town. And the king and his wonderful elite guards went to the manor, and they went inside for many hours. And the brothers met him, and not being in town right now is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If there was some way that we could figure out how to, like, spy on him, though.
You're a wizard. Just write your own magic.
I agree, wizard.
I don't have it.
It would be awesome if someone smart and who knows about these things could figure out a way.
I haven't found a single. There hasn't been a single
I
shot.
thought I had found a way. I myself a wizard.
They're new. Like, Pingle's like crying, kind of, and he's like looking through his pile of papers, and he's like, "There's nobody who sells scrolls."
You're the wizard. I thought you had like. I thought there was like a school, and you all kept in touch.
No,
with each other.
no. I'm a dropout. I'm also a gnome.
He went to
140
Phoenix
years
University,
old.
thank you.
I haven't been into wizard school for 60 years.
Well, maybe
What
if you
does that
didn't
matter?
burn bridges everywhere you went, Pingle.
Well, if they stopped covering them in tar.
That's to keep him from rotting, not to tempt you.
That's the best comeback I think I've heard in a while.
All right.
Clap that one out.
So you come
Or
upon
a clapback, as the kids would say.
You come upon a cemetery that is gated, and it appears that there is a double gate here that enters the cemetery. And Longmont says you have the highest perception, I believe. Is that true? Or does someone? Yeah.
It is my
13.
thing.
All right, give it a roll.
Pretty
So I'm gonna say that Longmont will be the group
Alright,
roll
so-
for this one. Yeah.
As per usual, before we actually go into someplace, if we can
Mhm.
find a high place and look down on it, if we can circle it and look all the way around and look for back doors, we're going to do that first.
This one kind of goes into a mountain. It's you're not going to get like a good advantage for that one. Ooh. So Longmont, you notice that there is a bunch of kobolds
Do you just want to like
footprints.
stand on my shoulders?
That works.
Going kind of in and out. It looks like it's been at least a couple of days as some of the tracks have faded, going in and out through the gate here. You don't see any other type of tracks, just cobalt.
All right. First things first. Bragg, if you don't mind running out to the woods, or you move slow, don't you? All right, I'll go out to the woods. I'm going to run out to the woods with a hatchet. I'm going to hack down 4 12-foot poles from some saplings. That's one. And while I'm there, I'm going to be looking for the roundest, largest rocks that I can find. We're talking head-size stones, good and heavy.
Yeah, you
But
find a couple
as round
around. Yeah.
as I can.
So you
All right.
find.
I'm going to hand round stones to Bragg. I'm going to the longest. I'm going to give a 15-foot pole to Bragg.
Okay.
Mhm.
You find 5, by the
I'll
way.
Okay. Big stones there, Bragg. All right, we're going to be systematically using our poles to tap the ground, to sweep for tripwires. We're going to be going in an up, down, tap, tap motion, then a side to side sweep, sweep motion. Anything that's an object, you tap it, you bunk it, you slide your pole up and down it. Anything that'll trigger anything that might be triggered by anything. It doesn't care if it's a tombstone, a corpse, a tree, a lump in the ground. Give it a tap, give it a smack. And we will walk like a hedgehog with 10-foot to 15-foot poles in front of us. And don't forget, Bragg's got reach. And do our very best. And if there's anything suspicious, Bragg, throw a rock at it.
Okay.
And that's how we will try and work our way through the Tucker's Kobolds death trap maze.
Okay. So yeah, here's the gate. It looks locked. In fact, it looks like there's sort of chains around it that look brand new.
Huh. Where did kobolds get chained? They're expensive.
It's a trap. They're kobolds. It's a trap. All right, stop what we're doing. Ignore the thing that we're supposed to look at, the shiny chains. Look on the ground around, see where the kobolds go. Do the kobolds go in and out of this locked gate, or is there like, say, evidence of tracks leading somewhere that have been obscured, like somebody took a branch and wiped it away, and there's a secret entrance off to the side of the gate somewhere?
Right here.
Are you guys? I probably have to reload my thing.
Yeah, I'm only seeing the override map.
I also just see the world map, so
Yeah.
Yeah. Hang on.
You might have to activate. There we go.
There we go.
Is everybody on there now?
Yeah, I
There
see
we
it.
go.
Okay.
it's reloading. I'll be there soon.
Yep.
All right.
All
Yeah,
right, so
found we
where
can do
you
that.
could,
Right here.
where I found a secret entrance
Right there.
over there.
You think the gates?
So the gates are here, and the special spot is there.
Huh.
Mhm.
So yeah,
How
it
high are
looks
the
like
walls?
it looks like it's been wiped away the tracks by a branch or something. But you do see cobalt foot tracks going through the gate.
Mhm.
Here we go.
I don't trust it.
Bragg, could you give me a perception roll?
Oh, Kalido?
You know? I'll just give it to you because you see a
God.
group of bats fly towards you, so you can attack them, you dodge them, or eat them if you want. But I'm giving you an opportunity to do something here.
Well, they'll give me
They're
the
coming
rabies.
like right at you, like it's a group of bats, like a swarm.
I'd like to dodge them at first.
Okay, so acrobatics or reflex, either one, which is your highest.
Reflex.
Wow, look at you! Rolling Minotaur. You do a hero roll. Okay.
Oh,
So you
You
could
get
go
all
there,
matrix.
or you could go there. You can move your token, but out of the way as the bats go there. The rest of you get a free action on this swarm. Because, Bragg basically rolled towards you and you kind of get a hint of like, what the hell's going on? So each of you got one action. And it is dark here. Like, you kind of walk in the area and it is pitch dark. So. Any of you can go first, taking your one action.
Trying to decide which one to do.
Okay. So we got a trauma, a fortitude save on these guys. Okay, I'll roll that. Which they suck. So they got 12.
Alright. Yeah, that's super
Mhm.
fail.
Gonna throw an Alchemist Fire at him.
It's not
Alright.
a critical fail, though. That's
Okay, so damage.
Ooh.
Them there. Critical hit, nice.
Mind
Longmont. Okay. Roll your critical damage. Very good. So they are near death. Badly, horribly injured. So.
Alchemist Fire it.
Ooh! Yeah. That'll hit. That's a crit hit. Definitely. So
Yay.
it's fire.
Dirty
Yeah.
Fire and
I gotta say, you
Wow.
basically they all kind of go up in flames as they all kind of burn away. Nice. Nice. All right, cool.
I turn to Ellie and I go, I'm sensing a theme.
Castlevania?
yes.
Yeah,
Burn it to the ground. Burn them all to the ground. How much of this can we make?
Alchemist Fire.
Let's just
Make
keep
quite
it
a
in
lot.
mind.
Yes.
Burning shit to the ground is finishing things by burning them with alchemist fire is going to be our signature, and I like it. I like the idea of them screaming in pain when they die.
Longmont, you can hear a distant wingspan sound coming deep within the cemetery.
Huh.
We got more of them inside.
This one sounds
How
like
tall is the fence we're
one
on?
entity. It's your standard cemetery gate size with the pikes up and all. So if you wanted to jump over it, you could jump
5 feet,
over
10
it.
feet.
Yeah, 5
Oh, I asked
feet.
Bragg to pick me up and put me down. I asked Bragg to pick me up and put me down on the other side.
Okay.
Why don't I just bend the bars?
It's a cemetery. Why
just
crash
bend the
the
bars.
cemetery when you can just why take the time to bend the bars when it's just as easy, if not easier, to just pick me up and put me over the other side?
I guess.
Okay. So I will
If
pick.
it's short enough that I could jump it, I imagine you could just climb over it or step over it. So
Probably.
you know.
Yeah, so I'll pick him up and I'll place him down on the other side.
Okay. So, Longmont, you get over to the other side. And it's a party time.
Oh, good.
Well, we're trying to do it.
No, they're not aware of it. I'm just gonna put a light there so you can get a bit of a.
Pick me up, 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 pick me
Yeah.
up.
It's my turn to get a Minotaur carry.
So, Bragg, you're looking over kind of the fence because you're tall and you see these things. There is a. There's another swarm of bats over
I'll
there.
pick up the little sapling.
All right.
Yeah.
So you bring him over. You bring him over to the other side, and okay. Oops, I didn't mean to put that there. But yeah,
So we got 4 zombies, a skeleton, and
swarm of bats. At least from that point you saw.
Does that look like a regular skeleton, or does it look like a scary red bloody skeleton like your token?
Yeah, it looks like this token skeleton. The picture. Bloody.
Okay, so not like your average standard
No.
skeleton.
No.
Super skeleton. Yeah.
Like a level 5 skeleton.
Oh,
It's
this
one you
is
want to
awesome.
go and hug. It's named Cuddles.
Oh,
I need to get myself
I
a
know
mallet.
what to do.
I need a mallet. I need a bludgeoning weapon.
Well, blunt works against him, but yes, you do. We need you a hammer or a mallet, and we need you an axe. But that's for future plan.
Hmm.
I already got slashing.
I mean, there's
So
a
that should be
club
fine.
in the.
Yeah, but you need an axe for certain jobs. But again, we'll talk
Lamont,
about this later.
could you give me a... I guess there would be more reflex.
Oh yes, there is a. Let me.
Nice.
Lamont, give me a reflex save.
Okay, a club. I will.
Yeah, I'd say you kind of like... You hear the zombie behind you and you feel the hand kind of almost grab you, and then you're like, fuck no, and you kind of back away as the zombie's kind of trying to grab at you through the fence. This
Huh.
one here.
I guess I do
Go.
have.
All right, can I attack him through the fence?
Oh, yeah.
Bring it on. I'm just going to attack the motherfucker.
Yeah, it's
I'm
only...
using my mind weapon.
Yeah.
So
It kind of sniffed you out there, that one, so... Well, you hit him, yeah.
Should we?
7, okay. Yeah, that damages it,
Here,
but doesn't kill it.
Let me. Oh, I.
So, okay. So this is going to attract some ghoulies. Everybody roll initiative.
Awesome.
I was waiting.
Yeah. The other things you saw are right now unaware. Okay. Oh, the zombies rolled shit. That's good.
That's good.
All right. So Longmont. Yeah, gotta love zombies. They're friendly and cuddly and want to eat your brains. Longmont, it is your go. Yeah, brains.
Brian's.
Yeah, what I'll do is
All your Brian's.
I know, right?
He's Brian.
That's just the dyslexic zombies.
Here, I'm just gonna remove that line there. So this line here, I remove. There's a wall still there, but I want everybody to be able to see inside because it's a fence. You can see, so that way you can target things if that's impeding your targeting. So, right. So,
Well, I'm glad I didn't make a hole in the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, critical
nice.
hit. Nice.
Nice.
Oh.
Bludgeoned.
Longmont, describe your kill. We haven't done that in a while.
Oh, well, this is my mind weapon, so it's just ectoplasmic energy that I've just it startled me. I turned around and it just kind of lashes out and just obliterates it. Just bursts it.
Okay.
It just kind of pops.
All right. So you hear moaning further in. Yeah. You just missed it, like grabbing you and trying to take a chunk out of you, but yeah, you survived. You still have actions, so
Yeah. So
if you're gonna like the fence is still here, so if you're gonna hop the fence, that'll take an action to hop the fence.
Uh-oh.
Just so you know.
No, what I'm going to do is I have 2 actions left. I'm going to hold that. I'm going to use that as a hold. And if a zombie comes to this square or this square, I'll attack it with my my map at
Okay.
-5.
All right. All right, then we get L, who's like hidden behind Bragg. I can't even see your token. Yeah.
I'm not used to being at the top of the order. I almost never roll above a 10 for initiative.
Well, maybe things are looking up, right?
Maybe. So, as they're the only things that might be able to attack us directly right now, I'm going to take a shot at the bats with my Sukyun.
So you'll activate them doing that, but you can. They won't
Okay.
get a turn this round because they have to roll initiative, but at the end of the round they'll be basically active. So,
I'm gonna do a
reroll.
hero point on that.
Yeah,
Oh no.
there you go.
If I'm gonna wake them up.
And woken up. 3.
Uh,
Yeah.
And my last action is to reload.
Okay. So I'm just gonna add them to the turn order, but they're gonna go next round.
Yep.
So Veronica, you're up.
I see a little bony man.
Same thing. If you hit him, you'll activate him. Blah blah blah. But he won't go until the end of the round.
Is it worth it? It's worth it. I'll
Come,
do it.
Mr. Bony Man, bony me banana.
I like
To
bananas
rattle
because they
his
have no
beautiful
bones.
skeleton.
Fortitude.
You know I love that song.
Actually, you're lucky. Fortitude is shit. So
Yeah.
there you go. 8 damage.
And he gets to, on a failure, he's enfeebled. And
Okay.
he gets to move up to 15 feet away. So he gets to go right up here.
Yeah, I'll just put him down. There's something that gets activated as he moves, though.
Oh no.
You don't know what it is because you're far off.
Hooray!
That's someone else's problem. Fix it, Uncle Pingle.
You all can hear a ghoul
I will.
sound. You can hear a ghoul sound.
Oh boy!
Yeah.
You know, maybe it's time I pick up the ghoul archetype. You know, who doesn't want a large-sized ghoul?
Us.
I think it would be kind of funny though.
Pingle, it is your turn.
All right. I think I can do this. I don't. I'm gonna see.
You're the only one who's not allowed.
I'm gonna cast Shield, and then I'm going to cast Fireworks Blast.
On what? Who?
It's a 20-foot burst. So
okay. So I'll be like here, and it'll affect all these
let's
zombies.
try to hit all of them.
Yeah.
Maybe I can hit all of them. Yeah.
All right.
Here.
All right. So let's roll the bats first. The reflex. 24. And the zombies I'll do individually. And the reflex is awful, but that's fine. They're zombies.
Fail.
1, 2, 3.
Fail.
Ooh, crit
Okay.
fail.
They are all. Oh, and the crit fail is dazzled and deafened and blinded for 1 minute.
Okay, so let me put it on that one.
And they take. Do you want me to roll for just one damage, or
I mean, you roll damage, and then they'll
Okay.
take half or double as appropriate.
12. And that's fire.
and it's just this massive firework explosion as like Greeble,
Greeble.
as Pingle like holds down a mortar launcher, and he's like, "Yeah, check this shit out."
That one there. Wow.
He's forgetting his own name now.
You killed them
The
all.
end is near.
My artificer was the one that was constantly blowing things up, and so
A
like,
single tear falls down my cheek.
I love that
So you
character.
you killed them all. Initiative is still going because of the one hidden fella.
Blam!
And the skeleton.
Yeah, the one that was pushed back and ran and peed his
Our old
pants.
pal Jack Skelly Man.
Yeah.
Jack Skelly Man. That's a good song.
It is.
Next in initiative is
I'm sure it's about something incredibly sad.
Bragg is up next.
Yeah, banana harvesting.
Oh,
Just look.
I'm sure it's about something darker, but whatever.
Yeah.
Like the banana.
on my turn as
Yep.
part of my my devise a stratagem. I get a free recall knowledge, so I'd like to do that on the bloody skeleton dude.
Sure. He is a bloody skeleton guard.
Apply what skill would you like me to apply to that 14?
I will say your standard fare immunities for undead. Your standard resistances.
Untrained religion is.
Yeah.
I'm untrained in religion. That would be a 16.
Yeah, that's fine. Resistance to cold, electricity, actually fire, piercing, slashing.
All right.
Yeah. So.
I convey that information to my friends.
But it is Brad's turn, and he's looking to pick up the fence and throw it at things, I'm sure.
Hey, that's a pretty good idea.
Huh?
I don't know. Maybe I could. Yeah, I'll throw a rock at the skeleton.
Okay.
Which is like a D6 of damage. It's plus 13. I'm just gonna roll unarmed.
That's fine.
It would be unarmed -2 because it's an improvised weapon, but
well, he critical hit him. All right, cool.
I need a.
So roll the damage there. Yeah.
Yeah, so it'd be D6 plus 4.
Okay. So that guy is dead. As the rock you threw at him just breaks him apart. You still have actions left. You can hear a ghoul coming from this direction.
I'm just gonna prepare and hit him with my weapon if he comes close.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I will move up one. So, come on.
Let's see.
I'll move up a little bit so I'm no longer sitting on top of the alchemist. There you go.
Appreciate
and then
that.
I will. Yeah, you're welcome. And then I'll wait.
Okay, so,
Oh, crap.
Oh, that's not good.
What's up?
Oh, he's gorgeous. Look at him.
He has
What a
friends.
pretty boy.
Or backup dancers. You know, one of those.
so
Shaveling.
okay.
A what?
We're gonna go to the top of the order because these guys just came into play.
We lost.
Yeah, he
Long
just
on.
broke.
Oh, his internet went.
Oh no! Oh, that is a
Yeah, his Starlink
Look at that.
is
Garbage.
rough.
Look
Okay.
at the pretty boy up here. Oh,
Oh.
he's gorgeous.
Okay,
And
so
red
hopefully
shaped.
Longmont will come back, but I'm gonna have all of you control his character to see what you think he would do. So you should have access to him.
You should
No clue.
Man,
I
he
know
would
that he
devise a
Probably
would.
just-
stratagem.
Yeah, I don't know who he
Devise
devised
a
the stratagem against, though.
Probably the
would
ghoul.
it be against the
The
Probably the
ghoul
ghoul.
or
the ghoul or the big bat
the big baddie.
bat
I
creature?
don't think he has anything that has the range to reach the big baddie.
Yeah, I don't know the range on that thing, so I couldn't tell you. Maybe the ghoul is in range.
It's a reach weapon, so
Oh,
Yeah,
I
it's
see.
just a
Hard
reach
to
weapon.
say. It can also shapeshift.
Yeah, he has a bow, I think.
He does have a bow. Yeah.
Okay. Remember, you're behind the fence.
Uh,
Like the fence is still up. So there's that.
Um.
Well, I will say for the big baddie, a religion roll, and might give you more information on that. For the ghoul,
He's
religion. Oh, there he is.
There he is.
Okay, we'll let Longmont take his turn.
I'm gonna have to theater remind it because I just had to restart my entire computer. I'm
Okay.
on my phone just on Discord now. So
I
what's
have
going
every
on?
Yeah, I have everybody that's controlling your character sheet. So whatever you want them to do, you can let
All
them know.
right. Did the creature come within striking distance? Because I was holding my action.
No.
no, it's still across the field. There's
That
a
There
big
are.
bat-like creature.
that one
Did
died.
you see
The
the map after the new things appeared?
I didn't know there were new
so
things, so I missed that.
there. Yeah.
There's a ghoul
Yeah.
and 4 beautiful bloody skeleton backup dancers and an enormous bat thing.
And
Target the ghoul.
yep, a huge alert.
All right, target the ghoul, he says.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Use
anyone
strategy.
can. Yeah, anyone
Devise
can.
stratagem.
Nope.
Devise that
In
strategy.
actions. In actions. Devise stratagem. Yes.
Yeah.
Then you got to apply it in the action. You got to apply it in the chat.
I'll open a sheet too. So
I'm almost in.
okay.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
do you
The
hit?
shapeling.
Do you use stratagem or do you just click on it?
You got to target the crate creature. I'm
Okay.
in. Give me a second. I just got to see what's
Okay.
going on. So what's the screaming mouth?
Don't worry
I
about
see a
that. That was a condition I was dragging on one of the earlier enemies that is now dead. It just stayed on the
Okay.
map for some
Okay.
reason. The screaming mouth will not attack you.
Yeah, you want to look.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, the upper
would-
50% of the map is what we're looking at. The
Yep.
shaveling, which I don't know how that's a ling in any way.
It's just
Or
it's.
scaveling.
Oh, I was gonna say,
Is it a
like
small one?
it's like a tiefling that has like was in a horrible shaving accident.
We can't disprove that.
I mean, we can't. Yeah, until someone rolls like knowledge, we can't say you're wrong.
A tiefling with no body hair.
Okay. You hit. Okay. Good damage.
Or way too much body hair. We're not sure.
And then I'm going to hold my action, and the trigger is when the ghoul gets close enough. I'm going to Bonmot or intimidate.
Okay.
Do we want to knock down its will save or all of its stuff? All of its stuff.
I'd
So
say
I'd say
Intimidate.
yeah.
I will do a demoralize if it gets within striking distance of Bragg or myself.
Well,
Okay.
that's a much bigger bat monster.
Yes.
All right.
That's a big.
That'll
It's
be
a big
El's turn.
boy.
Yeah.
Big beefy boy.
And what I'll do is I'm going to just roll the demoralize, and you can apply it when appropriate. How's that?
Okay.
So you don't have to come back to me.
Crim or Wrath?
Yeah.
Oh.
So if the ghoul gets within striking distance of me or Bragg, I hit it with a 32 demoralize.
Okay, so
Nice.
that's against his will, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's probably going to be a critical unless it's got a really great will.
We'll get to him on his turn. We'll leave him there for now.
Yep.
El,
And
it
I'm
is your
done.
go. Yep.
Should I shoot at the ghoul or the big bad?
Probably the big
Paralyzed.
backs. It can probably. Yeah, it flies, so we can't use the fence tactically. So yeah, probably that.
Okay. Yeah, this thing has insane range. I'm gonna change to two-handed grip, and I'm gonna try to shoot it.
Okay. You hit?
For
Okay.
measurable damage. And
Well-
last action is reload.
Okay.
But it was still
Okay,
dead.
so we're gonna get to this
It's
intimidated fool. He
it's a specimen.
babbles something in tongues, and just picture going, "Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!" and backs off.
Huh.
Like he saw something that just made him pee his pants. That's actually going to be his turn. Very good intimidation roll, by the way, because that was a critical. That was a critical. Veronica, your go.
I'm just looking at options I have. I guess we're gonna.
Cool.
Come on.
Oh.
It's me trying to place the emanation is the issue.
Oh, I see. How big is it? Oh, there.
Big.
Nice.
So I'll roll the
30
big
foot.
guy first.
Emanation is centered on you.
Oh, is it?
No.
Yeah.
Is it?
A burst
Oh.
is centered elsewhere.
Oh.
Then why does it not pull out of me? That's weird.
See, it would be like right there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So no es bueno.
Yeah. That's too bad.
Alas.
You would have hit them all, which would have been awesome.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. I've got people within range of me anyway, so I'll do. I have to hold shift to hit people
Okay.
with weapons. Come on. So this will be for Bragg,
yeah,
Longmont,
perfect.
and L.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
I will drag up my
Bragg,
character.
Longmont, and L get to add some delicious vitality damage for the undead.
Nice.
Ooh.
Okay.
Thank you.
Cool.
Aim
Alright.
true. And I can hit the end button. Oh, God.
That's a cool spell.
Oh boy.
Okay. Badass
Yeah.
goes.
Is that one of your focus spells?
Nope.
Wow.
That's just a regular old divine spell.
It's pretty
Badass.
good,
Holy
but
shit.
Yeah, great for the undead.
Yeah.
Also, if
yeah.
you're feeling punished. Oh God! Oh
So
God! Why
this
is it so fast?
thing flies like a bat out of hell.
They
Although
fly
he
now.
only gets one attack though.
Oh no.
The meatloaf starts playing in the background.
Yeah. So he missed. Oh,
Oh,
wow. Okay.
felt my life
That's
flash
good
before
that
my
that
eyes.
missed. That's good that that missed. That's all I have to say.
Okay.
Okay, so Bloody Skeleton goes. Their movement isn't bad actually. And he will basically get to the fence and stop there. So you pretty much have a skeleton in front of you through the fence. Because he had to
Attacks
use
of
all of
opportunity.
his. Yeah. He couldn't attack anyway because he had to use all of that for his movement, so.
Brag.
Yeah.
Greg? Do you have attack of
Attack of
opportunity?
opportunity.
That's. I don't think rogues get it, and if they do, it's level 6.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought he was a fighter.
No. I'm a rogue that I took the
Ruffian.
fighter archetype thing.
Ah,
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a ruffian.
You
I took
can
the fighter
take it as a
archetype
feat.
thing, but I
You
do.
can
I
take
do
it
not.
as a feat, but not to level 6.
Yeah.
It'll be a level 6 feat.
someday.
Someday over the rainbow.
So all these skeletons can do
Different
is
song.
move. So Pingle, it is your turn. You got a couple of red eyes
All right,
inside your perimeter. Yep.
I'm in trouble. Yeah, that.
Okay.
Think it'll miss Bragg.
It should if
No,
you.
I can. I think I can just move it over.
Yeah,
another
you
5
could
feet.
move it a bit. It'll affect.
Yeah, right here.
So let me just put.
Middle one.
So this guy's 30 feet in the air. I forgot to put his thing. But
God.
does that reach up? Does that reach up?
It is a 30. It is a.
Okay, so
yeah.
it would hit him too. Cool.
If,
That's all
if
I
he's
needed.
30 feet in the air, he wouldn't have been able to hit us
That way.
or attack. He's got to be within
Yeah.
10 feet to attack.
Well, unless
Yeah,
it's
but
got
that
crazy range.
would hit all of them regardless anyway. So I gotta will their rolls, will save or reflex saves. So I'll do the big guy first. He gets 27.
That's a save.
And then these guys, which are less effective. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Quasium fail.
Yep. So fire, so dead, 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 and just see.
He
This one here.
succeeded. Creature's unaffected, so he's not blinded. That would have been really nice.
But the other skeletons, even with that normal damage there, would have killed them. So you killed them.
Yeah, that's
Yep,
a lot.
Yep.
Blam.
All right.
Alakablam.
Alakablam.
Kablam. Anything else from Pingle?
Wizards are useful
Pingle
sometimes.
is going to cast Charming Push on the
Big guy.
bat creature.
Okay. 31.
Frig.
Oh my Jiminy.
No, I'm
Jiminy
still
Christ,
going to
yeah.
eat you, it says.
Hey, that's
Just
Fire
challenge
kill all his
accepted.
buddies, and you're like, beep,
Yeah.
friend, don't hit me.
critical success.
Now I'm still going to eat you.
That'll
That's
bring
all I
it-
can do.
That'll bring us to brag.
Okay, if I want to hit it, I'm gonna have to jump the fence, because I can't move through
So
people.
get over the fence. We'll take an action. Just remember that.
Yeah, an action. Yeah, well, I could move there, but that's 2 actions. But that would make it so I, probably
15. Yeah, it's moving
20.
through
Okay,
equally difficult terrain.
Yeah, so that I'd have to use 2 anyways, which is fine. So let me just move myself. So that's
Anyway, if it was flying, it'd be 30 feet in the air. If it was flying, just yeah. Okay. It's basically kind of.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Give the old smacky smack.
Nighttime a smack as if it was a mosquito.
Miss.
I'm gonna use hero point.
Oh.
Still a miss. Woo!
I will say you're one off from hitting it.
That is that's all I can do because I use 2 actions to move.
Okay. Oh, this bloody one
But-
goes. So
he's gonna have to climb the fence like an idiot.
No, you've killed all the rest. They haven't even had a chance to do anything. So this one here is actually finally the only one that can attack in this soiree, which is hilarious. What did he get? He's fatigued. Yeah. Fatigued.
Leg day.
Can he be fatigued? He's undead. I don't.
Yeah, I gotta.
He's like, what's the point? He's fatigued in the soul. I just
Yeah,
lost all my
he's
buddies that I
fatigued
lived
in the
with for 1,000
soul.
years.
But that's it for him. He sucks. Longmont, your go.
And I hit the. Am I 10 feet from the bat and can hit it with my weapon or no?
You could. Yeah, you're exactly 10 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, I have reach.
Yeah.
And I will attack the bat.
Mm-hmm.
That first.
Oh.
I may not be hitting the bat.
Got hero points? No?
Oh, yeah, we do have hero points. We've got 2, so we got 2 to burn.
Can I use that for? Wait, can I use the hero point to re-roll the devise a strategy?
I think you can. It's all rolls, saving throws, isn't it?
I think it's any roll of the die.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I'll
Why
give it a
not?
shot.
Why not? We're near the end of this anyway, so doesn't hurt.
Try it.
Better.
That'll be way better. All right, so.
Okay. Yeah.
23 damage.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm also going to go.
A lot of damage.
And it's only injured.
Second action is go
We're in trouble.
here.
Laughs, I'm in trouble. Or I'm in danger is what it is.
I'm going to target the skeleton guy, and I'm going to go with a demoralize on him.
Yeah, that should be easy enough. His will save's only +3, so you'd have to roll horribly. Yeah. You got him.
So that's, he's frightened one or whatever that is, and
Yeah.
that's my turn.
So
Oh,
the
Frig
ghoul
won on the bat?
on the skeleton. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
I get
He's
sneak attack again.
fatigued. He's fatigued and frightened. So add up those conditions, right?
Hmm.
L, it is your go.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to shift my weapon to one hand. And going to well, actually, no. I'm going to draw and throw one of my tallow bombs at
Yeah.
That's in range. Okay. Throw one of my tallow bombs at it.
Ooh.
Oh,
Hero point it. We're at the end.
yeah. You're opponent.
Oh.
Worse off by one. What the hell? A friend of mine does that all the time. He rolls and it's the hero points and it's always one less or worse. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, it goes past him.
Okay, so for my last action, I'll try to shoot him.
Okay. There you go.
That actually works.
Yeah.
That's how we do.
10 damage, not bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's my turn.
Alright, so it's the ghoul. And now he has a long way to go. Well, his speed is actually pretty good. We're a ghoul. And screen.
Now it's. Yeah, I mean, they got to be.
He's gonna go there. And yeah, that's gonna be all of his actions. I'm just seeing.
He's going after the old. Run, Pingle.
Oh no!
Okay, so
Do I
Veronica,
wanna
you're
go
gonna be
for
up.
that? Or do I
Pingle's
want to
barely
go
a
for all of
child.
them?
Huh? Pingle is
Pingle-
barely a child. Yeah, Pingle is a sweet summer child. I am only 140.
That's what
50
we
years older
tell.
than you are.
That missed.
Yeah,
That hit.
that's more like it.
Okay.
My son, though, he
I gotta.
he's going through that bleaching.
Yeah.
He is.
Okay. Good damage there. Very nice.
He says he wants to experience
It was
ultimate
all right.
light.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I know who my next character is.
Yeah, I don't know why it popped up a second time. Sorry.
Pingle's son.
That's okay.
Yeah, my bard character is actually going to be Pingle's son. He's going to come back. He'll be with the rainbow hair, and he'll be like, "I've had a change of heart, Dad. I've found music."
Awesome.
God. Just gonna.
Wow, just nuked it.
Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do the thing that I don't usually do.
Cast a spell.
I did that. It was great.
It was.
It actually hit for once.
Yeah. Okay.
Just raise my symbol and end my turn.
Fair enough. Okay. So this thing goes.
It's gonna eat the child.
So,
Yummy, yummy children.
Critical hits. Oh, fuck.
Ah!
Sorry.
Rip.
This would be piercing.
Piercing.
Because it's
The target
it's a fang.
takes a -5 to land speed until healed. Leg wound.
You need to roll a fort save for that hit.
Okay.
Snatched you by the leg and pulled you up in the air and fucked it up.
Alright.
Yeah. He's gonna give you Corona. Run. Now the bat eats you.
Okay, you failed. You have a hero
All right,
point?
I'm gonna hero point it.
Better hero point it.
I'm
A
a hero
worse
point it
roll.
again.
Even worse.
Wow.
You can only-
I don't know if you
Okay.
can hero. You can't. You can only hero point it once.
Yeah.
Mm,
Is that a critical fail? This
Uh,
is probably a disease.
just reading here.
Uncle Pinkle's gonna get rabies.
No, I don't want the shots.
No,
Can't
no,
make
he's
it.
gonna get
Okay, so
he's gonna
He's gonna be where Pingle.
they
Pingle,
get reverse Corona.
you're paralyzed, and you take 3 void damage.
That's
But
it.
you're paralyzed. That's it. Well, this is
He's taking
I mean,
this
that
You-
sucks, but
You
you
also
know.
need to roll up and take that 32 damage.
Oh fuck.
Yeah,
So
Mhm.
that's
Yeah.
total.
that was its first
35.
attack too. So yeah,
Oh god, Pingle gets eaten.
35. So 48
So-
minus 30. What?
13.
5 is 13.
13.
Emmett did the advanced math.
it hits again
I'm down.
for 13.
Exactly. Wow.
Exactly, you're at 0.
Yeah.
Just
Zero
don't die.
dying or 0 just unconscious.
0
Dying.
unconscious or dying.
Yes.
Okay.
Wounded 1,
Not
dying 1.
dying. Then he'd have to use a third attack to give you dying 1.
No.
No, you get dying when you go down. If you go down again, it's another one gets added, and so on. And persistent damage is terrible for those that are. We actually discussed this in my Monday group too. So if you have persistent damage, if it isn't removed, your dying goes down, and it could kill you if persistent damage is not removed, like bleed or poison or whatever.
Got a story to tell you about that when we're not in the group because I don't want to spoil it for other people. But yeah,
Yeah.
there's an incident that happened to me with persistent damage to a character I had where it was a very, very, very gruesome death.
What's it gonna do for his third action?
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
just
I did
reading.
best.
Or worst, depending on your perspective.
Well, there's a big, delicious minotaur right in front of him.
Well, it missed the third attack, so it's fine.
Or it could just fly away with its meal and leave us alone.
Pingle, I need you to make a recovery roll.
That's also true.
All right. Oh, I can just use the hero point.
To stabilize, yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna just do that.
Now you have no more hero points left.
No, that's not true at all. I had 3.
You shouldn't have 3. You should only have 2.
Brag.
We
No, I gave
start
an
with
extra
and
one
we-
for 2 of them for certain things. It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brag, it is
Okay.
your go.
I'm gonna try to kill it because
Please.
it's eating poor Uncle old
Uncle Pingle.
Uncle
Okay, you hit it. Roll your damage.
Pingle.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you kill it. Good on that. There's just the ghouly ghoul left.
Hooray!
Well, the
Pingle
skeleton.
is like
I don't really
seizing
count
on the ground.
I don't
like-
honestly
like-
count the skeleton because
Okay.
he's a joke. So
I'm
It's like
you're
it
not
ain't
even
Crazy
seizing.
Night.
You're paralyzed. You can't
it's
move.
like that. It's like in 8 Crazy Nights where he's just twitching on the ground.
I
Okay,
hate
so I'm
that
going
movie
to
so
step
much.
forward and then
I actually got to ask that. So, like, if say you have the paralyzed condition and then you go down, do you still have paralyzed, or does it go away?
you're still paralyzed. I
I
think.
think we need to read
Normally,
this thing.
You have
paralyzed
to read the
ends.
description for the very specific paralyze under the creature, but the usual way a ghoul paralyze it works is whatever the DC of the save was, at the end of each of his turns, he gets another save for 1 less each time. So if it was a
Oh,
DC 20, if it was a DC 20, goes to his next turn. At the end of his turn, DC 19, and if his next turn, DC 18 until he makes it.
okay.
That's the way a ghoul works. I don't know about this guy.
That's ghoul fever, so it's bad
Ghoul
stuff.
fever is a
Yes.
ghoul fever is the disease, not the paralyze.
Yeah. So,
You're gonna die.
Bragg, you still?
Yeah.
You're all done. Okay. So, wow, the skeleton actually gets to go again.
I know.
He's feeling like all
Surprised it's lived this long.
special and all that stuff.
That's the sound Pingle's making.
You're unconscious.
Uh,
Make a more unconscious noise.
Wow, he's horrible at shooting.
Oh my
He,
god.
he falls backwards. He goes back 5 feet and falls
Yeah.
prone.
He's
God,
so
I feel like we should
bad.
just
It's
keep him
funny.
Yeah,
We should just keep him around for comedic relief.
there
Honestly.
you go. He sucks. All right, Longmont, your go.
Alrighty then. Give me a sec here. Let's just measure a little. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So I'm gonna move to here. Now, his frightened 1 condition goes away at the end of his turn.
Okay.
However, at 5th level, I picked up a nifty new ancestry feat that allows me to intimidate motherfuckers over and over again. I don't have the limitation of once they're intimidated by me, they're immune. So I'm going to do it again.
That's awesome. I
Yeah.
need that for Ellie.
Can you do it to the ghoul next? Because I get crits. I get a sneak attacks against him.
Maybe. Let's see.
I think I can hit everybody. If we just
And
believe
with
in
your-
ourselves.
this is
With
not
your
working.
big-
Too much glue.
With your,
Heal bot got one job.
Wow, I'm
Sounds-
rolling
Oh,
like
heal
shit.
bot, yeah.
I still intimidated him, though. All right, so I
Yeah.
will then, for my final actions, I will do this. And that will
What
be
is the
followed up
strategy?
with that.
Ooh, critical hit.
And that.
Oh,
42
you just
damage.
destroy him.
These are
You-
just
I'll look over.
powder.
I look over at the other ghoul and I go, "You're next."
Yeah.
And
That's
that's
it.
the end of my
Okay.
turn. Actually, I have
Okay,
another action to intimidate again.
L, you're up.
Oh,
All right.
damn it.
I'm gonna
I have-
throw.
I have
Going to quick alchemy a alchemist fire and throw it at him.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming.
what an original idea.
I know, right?
Yep.
I mean, if it isn't broke, don't fix it.
No.
Bingo
Fireworks.
would have been so proud.
Yep.
I'm alive!
You're unconscious.
I'm getting better!
Lying.
I'm not dead yet. You
I'm
will
willing
be
to take
soon.
that risk.
It's only a flesh wound.
Made the wrong kind.
Oops.
It's just a flesh
Yeah.
wound.
Supposed to make a moderate one, and I made a lesser one.
Well, fire is fire, right?
There's a die of damage difference.
Mhm.
He's close
Well.
enough to dead. Is there something we could do?
Oh, that was dumb of me. Missed anyway.
All right.
And then last action, I will reload my crossbow.
Okay. So this dude.
Need to get a stick.
Okay. So this dude leaps at Bragg because it's got a special ability. I'll just put him there.
Wolf can jump.
At least he's not trying to eat Pingle. Poor
Yeah.
old decrepit Pingle.
Well, you probably think he likes bigger, more meat.
Yeah.
This thing doesn't trigger reactions, so any reactions you have cannot be used on this.
I don't,
Bragg.
anyways.
Bragg guts the meats.
Yeah.
He is beefy.
He's looking for some man, but
Yeah, I know, right?
I call you Chris Handsome.
Wow, he missed. Okay. Missed again. Cool. He sucks. All right. Veronica, is your turn.
Now we can do the thing.
Yep.
I call you Chris Handsome.
So that'd be on him. So he has to make the fort save, which is actually his lowest. Yep. Failed. So the ghoul failed.
Just putting my hands over my body because I'm already fully healthy. It feels so good.
Take it, Pingle.
Pingle.
Alright, so the ghoul took damage from that.
Do.
I did not just A-bomb my heel for you to miss it.
Oh, okay.
Pingle, you're here
I'm
healed for 19.
You're
I'm
flat on
still
your back
paralyzed.
and paralyzed.
You went gray all of a sudden. You're almost white.
You're so scared.
No!
Alright, Veronica, you have more
Like,
actions
shut up.
left.
This is
Oh
what
god,
we
my
were
hand
trying
will
to
move.
avoid.
No, that's 3 actions.
Oh, that's it? Okay. Pingle, you are alive. It is your turn.
Make a
You're...
fort save.
Yeah.
Just a sec.
Gosh, I'd get sneak attacks against you. It's so tempting.
Nice friend. All this time you
I
turn
need
into
to kill
evil.
that. I need to kill that gnome so that we can get a barbarian in here.
It's prone. That means it's prone. I have to hit it. It's prone.
Fortunately, fortitude saves are my worst.
No, you're still paralyzed.
All right, but the DC went down.
Does it go down?
Yeah,
Apparently,
yeah. Still fail.
that's okay. I'll
Yeah.
get up eventually.
Yeah.
I think I'm okay here on the ground.
All right.
It's nice.
So,
It's comfy.
Bragg, your
Grass is
turn.
soft and green.
As Pingle enjoys sleeping right now. So it is Bragg's turn.
Ninja's laying on the ground. Okay, I will try to hit it.
Ooh, critical.
Oh, it's a critical hit.
Yeah. Some nice critical hits tonight. Oh, it's near death. It's near death.
And it
Can
gets
you-
frightened one. It gets frightened
Yeah.
one.
Can you finish it off? Can you finish it off?
I believe in you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, multi-attack penalty.
You hit,
Yes.
okay.
Damage.
Yeah,
I get sneak attack.
yeah, you kill it. So, Bragg, describe your kill.
Hooray!
So, what do you do to him?
It so the weird weapon I'm using just turns his head into slices of pepperoni. Or, well, probably slices of ham would be closer.
Hey, cool.
He's probably not full of
Pleasant.
spices.
All right, let me for that fight,
Or
I'll
salt.
give the
Breathe
experience
in, Uncle
points.
Pingle.
Uh,
So yeah, you're not surrounded by anything, so you can heal up and all that fun stuff.
I will.
I wonder how many
Yeah.
times it takes Pingle to actually get up.
Yeah, you just lay
Good
there.
point.
We're gonna spend 10 minutes here. We're gonna treat some wounds.
Oh, a 25.
Hey,
Does
that's
that do it?
Yes, you're unparalyzed.
I can move my legs. Happy day.
Okay.
Take your healing, Pingle.
All right, so you all kind of gather yourselves around the fence area, and we'll leave it at that for next session there. Very good game. The hero points awarded actually did come in play tonight, so very nice.
It did.
All right, favorite moments. So we'll start with Veronica. We'll go start at the bottom.
Yelling at Pingle as he came back to consciousness. You turned gray there. It's my kind of humor.
Okay.
Especially because he would be like freaking out.
It's the little things for me. Like, that's just it's good comedy.
Pingle, your favorite moments.
Oh, definitely dropping.
Okay.
That was great. Also, mortar fireworks.
Yeah, it does. Longmont, what about you?
Well, before that, as Pingle is becoming unparalyzed, I come over and I lovingly cup his hair, his head with my hand, and my hands in his hair, and then I go, oh, and I pluck one of his hairs, and I go, ooh, oh no, and then I just kind of like turn my back and walk away.
What the hell?
So yes, the ongoing Uncle Pingle's potential bleaching, and our efforts to keep him from bleaching by telling him he might be bleaching. By gaslighting him about his bleaching, we've got him in a constant state of anxiety, which means no bleaching.
So that's your favorite moments of today?
I think we just that interaction with Pingle that's been growing for a few times is really blossoming. I like that. And I do like how we stepped up to the graveyard, and it was nice to it was nice to be able to put a whooping on him.
Yep.
It's kind of nice to drop a whooping on him every once in a while. Thank you, Pingle, for all your mighty spells.
Awesome.
Thank you for the extra holy damage there, Veronica. Thank you for the fire, as always, Elle. Fire, burn them all, burn it down. It's nice to see all of us suddenly, oh, what's that? We need to put a stomping down? We can do that. We don't necessarily like to. We solve in creative ways, but if a stomping needs to go, a stomping can happen.
All right. Al, what about you?
Honestly, probably Bragg getting completely plastered off one
Oh
drink.
yeah.
That was pretty fun.
That was also real good.
Yeah. That was hilarious. And Bragg, yourself.
Yeah, probably getting my character getting shit faced. That was really funny. I really enjoyed that, and then him just totally wiping out.
Yeah, that was a highlight of mine where he just crashed through the door, taking both doors out, and the owner laughing his ass off. And then you face planting in the dirt outside, and then all of you sat on top of him drinking cider.
Yeah,
It's like the people walking by, it goes, it's the brew. Where you reach the police station there, and kind of like you charm the person that Veronica was putting on her kind of like famous role, getting inside and investigating the body. That was hilarious.
I'm a professional.
Yeah, I know, right? Actually, the most intriguing part was actually Veronica's discovery of the king. That was cool. Highlight there. A lot of role playing moments tonight. And then the whip ass at the cemetery, even though Pinko went down. I really liked the use of fire and shit there. And you basically stayed outside the fence. You didn't try and rush in there and try and hit stuff. And I like when when Bragg put Longmont over and he saw the undead things. He's like, bring me back," and you bring him back. That was funny. A couple of good highlights there. That was a good game. Like Longmont says, this group is really coming into its own. Like almost every session, it's like just a tight knit group, closer and closer, and really had only one death. We haven't had a TPK yet, and they're playing very smart and all that stuff, and it's fantastic. And really, this
That
group
one
is
death
like,
is going to inform a lot of role play in the future.
oh yes, well, Longmont's character especially there, but the town takeover, the collapsed tavern. There's so many awesome moments that have stand out here, and even like I go back and watch the earlier videos there, and I'm laughing my ass off at all the stuff that's been happening. So it's great material for my channel, but also it's like this is like one of the best groups I've had in a long time, just from all the calamity, and I get to like role play as a GM a lot more because you guys are doing such a fantastic job with the role playing aspect. It's fantastic. Like I get like not everybody can do a role playing thing, but I try and get everybody involved, and it's turned out some very funny situations. Like Bragg walking in there and just going, "I want the strong stuff," and he passed 23 on Thirst 2, but then didn't fail the saving throw after that, and led to the comedy. So yeah, fantastic stuff there. But there's been a lot of awesome standout moments, and we're not even at the tip of the iceberg. We're not even at part 2 yet of this campaign, and it's great. So, yeah.
What was the ad lib bit that you liked so much between me and Pingle?
I like the
There was
creeping
the
him
early
out.
bit.
Yeah,
There was an early bit where he was being flippant, and I was flippant back. I can't remember what it was though.
I'll watch the video. Go
Was
back
it
and see it, right?
was it about if I was allowed to date
Yeah.
Bragg?
Oh, yes, it was. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I had nothing bad to say about the Minotaur because he's a decent guy, but that guy's an ass.
Yeah, the brother.
Well, I'm just God save the Queen. I'm just saying, I prefer girls that are a little bit taller.
Huh.
I still love the fact that Veronica like charmed the brother. That was awesome last week. Like that was great. I mean that's fantastic
I'm not
there.
tall enough.
Now
Not
you're
tall
kind of
enough.
it's funny because you kind of like the charm was part of it. The charm was part of it, but you're a celebrity in front of that charm cop size. So yeah.
Veronica, how tall is your character?
God, I thought I had it written down and I don't. Oh no, I do. It's 5'7".
Okay, you're 5 inches too short. Yeah, we'll say that. You gotta be 6 foot plus, otherwise,
So so
And I have
does
to grow
Yeah.
some milk.
Just chasing all the Goliath women.
Exactly.
He's allowed to have a type.
Uh.
Don't kink shame that man.
does this campaign stand out as far as your character you're playing a lot, or it's memorable? A lot of memorable parts there. I just want to know your feelings so far on it.
I really enjoyed it. It's
Yeah,
I've had some fun.
It's definitely been a lot of fun.
yeah.
having skis die definitely has cemented him as a character I'll probably remember for quite a while.
Okay. Yeah, that was brutal when he went out too. Like, damn.
Yeah, he just got obliterated.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll do it all again next week. This has been a longer video though, but I wanted to get that combat done and so set up for next week there. So it worked out, and you blew up everybody. So that was even better. I mean that flying thing was like you got that 2 crit hits on it really helped in destroying him. That was fantastic. Like because that dude
I was,
can mess you up.
I was so afraid of that thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if it hit because it's got ghoul stuff, and ghoul stuff's it's almost like mummy rot. So
Oh yeah, not quite as bad, but yeah.
yeah. Mommy Rot was horrible when it first came out in D&D, and now they probably fucked it up, and it's probably something not worth it anymore. But
It's in fifth. I think it's like it's nasty, but you're like almost never gonna get it.
When is
no,
this ever
And
going to come up?
even if you do, you'll probably survive it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like it's
Like-
it's still nasty for fifth edition, but that doesn't.
no, yeah,
Fifth edition makes a lot of scarless characters, though.
Right. Falsified everything because you're not going to have anything that loses levels. It's all temporary negative damage. You're not going to have anything that rots you. By the time you encounter mummy rot, you've got a cleric in the party who can just take one day, a short rest or a long rest, and then cure you of it completely. It's
I-
ridiculous.
I'm curious, like, what one thing or maybe 2 things really has turned you off of 5e? I'm curious to
Oh.
know. Comments.
Customization. The customization
Yeah.
is so lacking. Like that's my biggest problem. Well, it's not my biggest. It's one of them.
I think Hasbro is the biggest.
Yeah.
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 For me, it's the customization and the simplification.
Yeah, the
Mm.
simplification is big for me.
The customization cannot be understated.
No, it's all you're a martial class. You hit things with a stick. That's about it.
Yeah,
5e is all flavor. This is no. We
Yeah.
have toppings.
Mm.
yeah. Well,
Mm.
You can really dial it in.
okay, so I played an artificer for a while, and to make it interesting, I had to constantly come up with, okay, well, what does this spell actually look like when not cast using magic? And so you constantly have to think about that because you're not really playing an engineer, you're playing kind of something that's it wants to be a lot like a paladin, but like it also wants to be a lot like a warlock, and it's like they just tried to it's all flavor and having to figure out how to role play that flavor. Also, I've found GMing 5e,
Oh,
especially at higher levels, to be
yeah.
absolutely draining. Like as a GM, it's just
For
not
me-
a fun game to DM.
Not really.
Power creep.
Yeah,
Power creep.
Yeah.
Over the life of the game, because I started pre first edition, I've watched it where every edition they needed to make it enough different from the previous edition so they could justify the fan base buying a whole new set of books, because that was the only way they were going to stay in business. And as they did it, they started refining it and getting it better and better, which I think culminated in like 3.5. And they had a few mishaps here and there, and then 4 was awful, and then they had to go completely commercial for 5, and that's where Hasbro comes in, and their influence was to make it as commercially easily available as possible. And so you have a combination of high accessibility for the first time ever with the internet and with new people coming in, with a new edition that is designed for power creep, for super power gaming, where there's no consequences, you're not going to die, and your characters are just insanely powerful. And the combination of those 2 things made the game unplayable from both a mechanics point of view, but also from trying to find a good group of players where you don't have that, like the Monday group guy who just wants to power game the power character who powers on, and he's not a power character if he doesn't run into from room to room and have conflict to show off what a powerful character he is. So he runs from room to room, and It just it encourages that kind of mindset and behavior.
Mm.
That's my dissertation of 5e.
Well, I agree because a lot of time when I played in DM 5e, it's a nightmare, like you said, to run it because you have to find things that can challenge them. And a lot of those players like wanted the power gaming and all that stuff. It was basically an arcade game, so you didn't have a lot of like this really cool role playing type groups, and that's why I stopped kind of like, using the forums or used them less and less and less when I did 5e because it was like 95% of the players played like that, where they were like, gun ho, go ahead, murder hobo because they wanted to be a hex blade all the time, or they wanted to be this
Oh,
overpower, and it's like I'm done. Like I had to ban classes, and of course that poo poos a lot of players, but I'm like, the only way that there be some sort of balance is I had to ban certain classes or certain things, and to me, after a while, it just became as GM, like, I'm done with this shit. Like, I'm going to another game where I don't have to worry about making up my own rules and house rules and all this stuff because it's honestly, if I have to do that, I might as well go and play another game. And that's kind of the biggest reason that I left 5e is because I just got tired of running it. It's bad for GMs to run that. It's like a simulator with God mode on. That's what 5e is. And you can't run anything that's beyond even level 8 or whatever, because it's like the multi-classing thing and all this stuff. And then people only take one level warlock just to get this. I'm like, oh, just tired of the
Eldritch
same.
Blast.
I
Yeah,
think
it's just annoying
I
as
think
for a GM.
we kind of went like multi-classing only if it makes sense.
Mm.
Yeah.
Like if it makes sense in the context of the character, that's when you can multi-class. But like we I don't think we ever really did very much with multi-class characters in 5e.
I think the only
Yeah.
time I did it was Spelljammer, and it's because I had a hilarious concept that only worked with a multi-class.
Yeah, the monk
And
cleric
that
was
was,
kind
yeah,
of
I had a plasmoid monk who was a sentient healing potion. They'd accidentally been brought to life. And I took the astral arm monk, so I was just like, okay, I just stretch my jello arms out real far and start punching.
Uh, yeah, it's just
That's a great
yeah,
idea. I love that character idea.
I love the old style D&D editions because there were still monsters that you had to wait to fight, or you saw one and you didn't want to fight it because you knew what it could do and all this stuff. And the monsters were unique in design, the classes were unique in design, and now it just feels like an arcade game where it's like I can put slot in like whatever I want to make the most powerful character ever and never go down in anything. And let's like it's boring after a while when you're constantly having players go down and nothing happens because they get back up because they healed the next turn or whatever. And it's like, oh my
it's
god.
once you got a cleric that hits 5th level and they've got healing word
Yeah.
and revivify, you cannot kill a party anymore.
No.
It is
You
almost
can.
impossible.
But it takes work, and you've got to be willing to aim for the healer.
So
Yeah,
what
I
I
remember
did
back
what I
when I
did
first
I'll make this quick.
there
What
were
I did,
things.
sorry, Thomas, just quick, do this. What I did was I went and found some awesome homebrew monsters from some 5e books, and I slotted them in as monsters there, and people loved that because it was like a Dark Souls harder version of 5e, and they loved that, and that's how the best groups I had, they played that because I love the idea of like, oh, I get to almost die here. It's intense fighting again. It's really cool. Like, and a lot of them had like exhaustion, which is really bad that you can't get rid of. And there was like monsters that could actually get rid of your spell slots and other things like that, and it made it really unique monsters. So that's how I stuck around for a little bit because of that. So anyway, go ahead, Thomas.
Just the I came up in first edition D&D where things were very dangerous. You had things like a group of 7th level characters is pretty badass, and they would go into a crypt, and if they met 4 whites, they'd be shitting their pants.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember times where like grown men cried because their double path got hit twice and they failed 2 saves, and they were 3rd level by the end of that fight.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that
Yeah.
kind of stuff where and you had to for every experience point back in the day, and it hurt to lose that many XP. You lost 4 levels from 2 hits, man. Sick.
Yeah.
So knowing that the creature was even out there in the DM's repertoire, that they could just pop it out anytime because it's a low level undead.
Mm.
It's only like a 3rd level monster or 5th level monster. You know,
Like what-
5 die, 8 days.
You can get
It
levels back with
was
restoration, though, right?
only in a certain amount of time. If your
Mhm.
cleric didn't have it,
Yeah, it was like
And
24
it's
hours.
a
or
wicked
some
high
shit.
level spell. It's like 6th level or something.
yeah, there was a lot of consequences. There was a lot of fear. There was a lot of strategizing. You didn't go into undead crits without a lot of careful planning and movement, and lots of holy symbols and holy water potions and all kinds of shit. You were real careful when it came to undead.
Yeah,
Whenever
I
you did
love
it,
that.
the rogue cried.
Uh,
Undead are supposed to be scary.
yeah, they were.
They're supposed-
Like the old stuff is great because it's like undead. Like I found in 5e, like the undead got no respect, and eventually
Oh,
they're
God,
like whatever. Yeah,
They were
nothing.
awful.
Yeah,
They were
they-
awful.
I hate the monsters after a while because it's like they either got a claw attack or a punch attack, and there was nothing unique about them. I mean, there was the odd one, maybe if you get to dragon level, but like, come on, like. No, that's what I love about the monsters in Pathfinder 2 is like each one feels different than the next one. Like they have different types of rats, they have different types of ghouls, like all unique in their own way, and they could take down a level 10 party like that. Like you could be, I don't know, a couple levels down, but they could still kill you. So it's not like a walk in the park, and that's what's intense and great about it.
Yeah. When I ran 5th edition, I avoided combat whenever possible, just because it was so boring to run fights.
Yeah.
I would do chases. I would do NPC stuff, all sorts of custom home rules and stuff. But combats, almost never, because it was just not fun to do.
No.
And
No. But anyway, yeah, 5e just is dead to me, and I don't want to go back at all, and I don't care what they do with the virtual system because I have no interest. There's other games out there that look really cool, and unfortunately I don't have time to play them all, but like Pathfinder, I just hope that Paizo doesn't go the way of Wizards of the Coast where they just put too much in and then they make the players too OP, and I don't think they will. But I just hope they don't go that way because they get too popular or whatever. Because and I hopefully Hasbro doesn't buy them either.
I think
Uh,
we're more likely to see Casio keep doing very well, and someday when Hasbro's like, "Wow, we did everything we could, but I guess we really fucked and tanked this D&D brand. It's worthless now," and they go to sell it, Casio will buy it.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, Hasbro has
And then
no
they have
interest in D&D.
Yeah. Wizards is dead. Like they fucked themselves, and they can only like even their Magic the Gathering brand is like
God,
okay,
yeah.
it's
Yeah, I
making
don't
the
wanna think about
money,
that.
but it's like it's not at the height it was because you're constantly putting in Transformers and Walking Dead, and they're honestly cards that do the same thing like a set or two ago, and they just have like a Transformer on it. Like, come on, it's so
Give me a
annoying.
minute.
It's not Magic anymore.
No,
It's not
Not.
two sorcerers hitting each other from on top of mountains.
yeah,
And I think like Hasbro just never really understood what it was that they were looking at.
hmm
It was a cash machine, and they wanted to make more cash.
That's it.
yeah, yeah. I stopped. I stopped playing after the Thorough set, which was many moons ago, because it just became like you get a set and there's like maybe 1, 2 different type of cards. They weren't innovative anymore at all. And it's like, why am I buying this shit? First of all, these like sets are like a couple $100 when I could put that money towards a bill. Like,
I stopped playing after I played a tournament and I got absolutely smashed. And one of the guys I played against, he went, "If you want to like compete in these at all, you have to invest." And he's like, this is how much my combo costs, and it was a decent amount. He's like, this is how much it costs, and that gives me a decent chance at winning. But so if you want to be any good at this, you have to invest into it. And I'm like, yeah, no thanks. He's like, either invest or you probably aren't going to enjoy yourself. And he was right. So I haven't played it since.
yeah, well, I won like tournaments, like not high or anything, just like local comic store shit. But I always made loophole decks, so cards that combo that most people would not look at. Like I had a white black deck that basically made all your creatures black, if you know the game, and prevented them from attacking with 2 enchantments. And then I would use creatures that basically were protection from that, and then they would use pestilence, and I just whittle their life down. So unless they have a clear, which I understand there's clear cards, not a lot at the time.
Artifacts.
Yeah. There was a creature that I built this deck around called Nemesis of Reason. When it attacks, the opposing player pitches 20 cards. It doesn't have to get through. It doesn't have to be, damage anything. It just says when it attacks. 4 of them in play.
It's like when it attacks, glimpse the unthinkable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you combo that with Glimpse the Unthinkable, you're in business.
God, that is that is AIDS. I'm sorry, that is AIDS.
Yeah,
40 cards.
Yeah. No, but
I had a
Glimpse,
blue-black deck that pretty much shut down everything, and then the next set dropped, and this was on Arena, like probably 2014.
Yeah.
The next set drops, and there's this card. There's no limit to how many of them you can have in the deck, and you tap them, and it's for every one of the cards that's in play, your opponent mills.
Yeah.
So it was just like there was nothing I could do about it, and they just had draw cards to get more and more of them out.
Oh,
and that was the whole deck.
That was the Disciple deck. They're unlimited.
It was just dumb.
Yeah. There's a rat deck that does that, so they get +1 attack. They're a 3/1 for every rat they have in play. So you could have your whole deck full of them. They only cost like 2 to bring out. Boom, 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 boom. You attack with all of them.
It was like, what's the point? The creativity of deck building is gone.
No, yeah. I that's why I like making creative decks, like decks that people would never think like they thought were shit cards. Like there was a card a long time ago. It was an enchantment that comes in play with 20 counters on it. When the last counter is removed, you win the game. Then they came out with a card, a couple sets after that, going remove counters from a card in play. You have that enchantment in play. You play that, you win. 1 turn. Then I had my sap deck.
I had a Niv Mizzet Curiosity deck. Loved that.
Okay, guys, I gotta go.
Yeah.
Right.
But I had we'll see you next
Talk to you
week.
later. Bye.
But the last thing I'll say is I had a sap deck, which was a blue 1. On your upkeep, it just basically had everything remain tapped, so exhausted.
Oh yeah.
So I bounced that back at the end of their turn, all my shit untapped, and then I can play whatever I want and put sap back into play. So they never could do anything.
I stopped playing in 1997, so I don't know what you guys are talking about most of it.
Yeah, I stopped around Ice Age, actually.
Oh, wow. That's going back way there. But, yeah, just like you said, there was no innovative stuff anymore. It's just like whatever I could pay for the most powerful cards, I'm just going to use. And then they had like the the Planeswalker guys cards come out, and then the fucking the commander cards come out. It's at that point I'm like, no, I'm done. It's just
I
there's
like
no
Commander.
fun.
It's a fun format.
I
Commander
loved
is legitimately an enjoyable format, but like,
yeah.
yeah, I quit probably around 2012. I sold all my cards and I bought Warhammer minis.
Yeah. I
And
sold 3
and I still
collections.
have all my Warhammer minis and I could play Warhammer whenever I want.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
people were like, "Well, I'm like start price for Warhammer is about 120 bucks." And he's like,
Mm,
"But I could use that to buy a booster box." Yeah, but you could also use that to buy an entire army and you'd be able to play the same game with that army for the next 20 years.
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I sold 3 collections in all my years in Magic there. I made a couple of $1,000 on each of them, and then my last one I sold for $3,000. Man, I didn't have the highest cards or nothing, but I'm like, yeah, this will pay some bills and shit, and make some money, and I'm done with Magic. So
Yeah.
I
My other reason was the downtime. Magic the
mhm,
Gathering's downtime is where the frig is that card?
mhm,
Mhm.
yeah.
And whereas Warhammer it's oh cool, I'm painting a mini.
Yeah. And then Warhammer, you have the point system, which I really love, where like you can't put every single unit on there because some cost more units, you know.
Yeah. But I don't know, I like narrative play where you kind of put whatever out there and you end up with an asymmetrical battlefield.
Yeah, it's fine. You can play it however you want, really. I had the Necrons when they
Oh,
first came out. They were my
I
favorite.
I shot an awful lot of Necrons.
Yeah. But I love their look and their Nightbringer design and the Deceiver design on those units and the orb that you could use to kind of power your guys up, and their range was really well, and yeah, they were cool. So
I painted my Necrons in clown suits and polka dots because I was from an alternative future where the Joker from the DC universe became like Lord and Master of the Necrons.
Eh.
it's awesome.
Mm.
All right,
Joking, I just made it
fellas.
up.
So yeah,
Played Warhammer.
see you all next week. There had a
We
great time,
could.
and
Yep.
we'll do it all again. Peace out, eh?
Yeah, later.
Bye.
Thank
Very good role playing game, everyone. Had a blast, and we'll do it all again the next session. Have a good one.